Hello, everybody, and welcome by. Happy Monday. I hope you're all having a good one. I know I am. First of all, it was Star Wars Day, so I spent all day watching Star Wars and setting up the channel because, thanks to all you lovely, lovely people in the community, we hit affiliate in 4 streams, which is as many as you need to get affiliate. So y'all really showed up for us, and we just really wanted to take a minute to thank everybody because it's a pretty huge deal to do. I didn't think we were going to pull that off quite so quickly, and we did. So that was pretty fucking awesome, and I just wanted to thank everyone for being there, part of the journey. Other than that, no new announcements for me. Is your weed vape dying, Chris? Do you want to come steal one of my weed vapes? Okay. You're a wizard, Frodo. Spock. Exactly. Perfect quotations. But yeah, no announcements for me. I will be off tomorrow, so I might do like a daytime stream, maybe an evening stream. I don't really know. I decided I want an extra day, so yeah, I picked up in the week, so I was like, I got time. I got extra time. Let's fucking do it. So keep an eye out tomorrow. I'll be posting in the Discord. Next week, we might have to skip a session because I'm taking my PC in to get all cleaned out and fixed up a little because it's been running a little clunky these days, and I would like to get it back into working order. I'm not a tech guy, so all I can give it a basic cleaning, getting in there and taking the whole thing apart and like top to bottom, giving a full heavy duty is a little out of my skill set. And I'm a true believer that people work hard to learn these skills, and you should be paying people who have the skills to do the stuff. I'm also not going to a chain. We're supporting local, baby. I'm also going to the first company that answered my email. 4 IT companies in town. I emailed each one. Only one responded to me. You get my business, sir. Ironically, the guy with the highest rating on the thing. I'll go to a hockey game, go Spoots. I think we have... we can all go to the basement Spoots bar in the Discord. It'd be nice to all go to the homies, towns to watch sports. But for now, keep an eye out in the Discord because we're watching all the Stanley Cup stuff. Let's go Montreal. There's an announcement. Montreal round 2. Fucking party time. I'm stoked on that. Couldn't be more happy. But, you know, it's been a good few days. I just wanted to, thank everybody and give the updates for now. That being said, I am going to open the floor now to the homies below me, starting, of course, with Ryan, because on the Discord, you're right there. You're just right underneath. I just look down. I'm like, hi, so tell the people about yourself.
Well, you know, nothing too wild, crazy, real Christian tame. Babies, we're getting close to 700 streams. I'm going to be doing a clip show as I be doing, so look out for that. All sorts of nonsense. A lot of just chatting streams happened the last couple of days. I always get nervous about them, but by goodness, they've been making them fun, the roomies. So come on by, hang out, talk to me.
Do it, or he'll be mad, he'll be upset. Moving on. Just cry. That is upset. You cry when you're upset, Ryan. Have we not taught you which emotions are which? We need to get the little board. Like, which are you feeling right now? Point to the face.
You gave me that for Christmas, but I threw it in the lawn.
God damn it, Ryan. I can't keep buying you mental health aids, okay? Fuck.
I need a fidget.
Get him some kind of aids.
Oh my god. Make you lay block if you do. Absolutely.
Fix engine, lay block, roof.
Moving along from there, we all cried for feelings. Exactly. That's the truth. Ain't that the truth? Welcome in. JTB, say hello to the people. You know, let them know what's up. How you doing?
Howdy. Well, funny thing. That stream that I told you guys is gonna happen last week.
I waited for you.
Yeah, so
never came.
You know, sometimes mental health be mental healthing. So I'm gonna not say there's gonna be a stream this week, and maybe there will actually be one this week. But you know, just kind of doing shit. I'm JTB for those that don't know. I stream very rarely, but I make screamy noises and play D&D with the boys. That's pretty much it. That's my whole personality.
Your
in a
whole
nutshell.
reason for being is playing D&D with the boys. And we're coming here now because you were
making screamy noises.
And last but not least, Chris, say hello to the good peoples. Let's show off my
Call
kitty.
off.
No, you wanted this. You asked for this.
Oh, where's my kitty? Stuart!
He's around.
Where's Stuart?
He's around.
Where's the Stuart?
There's a claw in the side of
He's
my
off
man
doing-
boob, and it's making me quite uncomfortable.
Stuart's off doing hood rat things. Who knows? Oh, there he is. Oh, hi, baby.
Thanks, Chowder. Thanks for that, buddy.
Baby.
There they are. All right.
Baby.
Thank you, nerd, for the hydrate. I got booze. I hope that counts.
I have a Stuart. All is good in the world.
Oh, I have tea boiling. Be right back.
Yeah, don't forget about that. That would be bad. Don't burn your house down. That already happened once. No more. Thank you for the hydrate, nerd. I appreciate you. If y'all haven't already, go show some love to Nerd Holla. You've been nice enough to have all of us on the stream, and Ryan and I have both been on there multiple times doing all kinds of crazy shenanigans. Been a good time. Also, I'm very excited to announce that Nerd is going to be joining us again on our stream for something very, very special. But it's a surprise, so I'm not going to tell you anything about it yet, other than Nerd will be there. Check it out. Keep an ear out for that. I'm very excited.
Exite.
So excited. Cannot wait. That being said, I think it's about time to get back into the campaign. So, when last we left off, the party, Saul's united cogs and claws, had made their way to the lair of Oro'Oksan, the Oni who had terrorized Fort Mismir and the surrounding area for centuries now, it seems. You made your way there in stealth, using the storm and the trees to cover your approach, eventually arriving at an old abandoned farmstead. Though not as abandoned as you had once thought, as you quickly realized there were these small, kind of ice elemental looking creatures known as mephits to those of you who rolled high enough on your nature check, and it had a small but enjoyable combat with them before making your way into a large cavern that you found that had seemingly burst from beneath the floorboards of the house in the first place. Excuse you?
Hey, big guy.
I am the show. Fuck all of you, he says.
Who was what? Yeah, throw go tanks off there too. Why not? Yeah. Why do I do anything? There it goes. There's Dragon Balls up here, you little bastard. All right.
Oh,
He's just trying to get that wish.
Oh
oh
no!
my god.
Gladness
Did he break
Cube. No. Oh god, Chowder, what have you done? Are you the way you are?
He's watching you the whole time. He's looking at you. He
I
knows
know
what he did.
is. The gelatinous cube holds Chris's mini. That is where your little kobold mini is. If you broke his little kobold that cost money on the internet, I'm gonna be mad at you. Okay, go. You stink like shit. Thank you for farting when you were in my arms. I appreciate you, buddy. What a little asshole.
He's
So-
why we can't have nice things.
He is why we can't have nice things. Literally why I can't have nice things. Every other night, sleeps. All through the night, the minute I'm planning on doing something, he's up and he's causing troubles. If y'all see me randomly get up and just run, I'm just chasing the fucking cat out of here. So, do you mind, sir? Okay. Picking up where we left off, you guys made your way down this rather steep embankment deep into the caverns below. However, upon arriving, you quickly realized that not only could you not see, but you were in the depths of the coldest cavern in which you have ever stepped foot. Each of you had to roll against the biting chill of the cold, some of you more successfully than others. Xechas, of course, taking a point of exhaustion in the ordeal, as both he and the mechanics that keep him alive began to struggle in the colder temperatures. In an attempt to help the party, be able to see in this crushing darkness, Xechas also cast or used his artificer infusion to infuse light into 4 small stones, very quickly alerting the pack of wolves guarding this entrance. A short but violent combat ensued in which the party attempted to be stealthy, but quickly realized that that was likely not in the cards for them anymore. Xechas, of course, stepping up, putting his lips to the horn of blasting that he had bought from the Gobstop workshop only a few days prior. I guess a few weeks prior. Now you guys traveled for some time, and blew as hard as he could, causing a thunderous cacophony of sound to echo through these ice halls, shaking the ground, causing icicles to fall in the room behind you, killing a wolf that was trying to sneak up on you. However, unfortunately, due to some just poor dice luck, Xechas's horn of blasting also blasted Xechas, resulting in a catastrophic amount of damage, though not entirely lethal, but pretty damn close. And as you kind of put your head back on straight and you all took stock of your surroundings, finishing off the last of the wolves with some loud gunfire in place of the bow you had been using to try to be stealthy. As silence settled over the cave, you heard a booming, thundering voice echoing through the caverns towards you, that of Oro'Oksan, inviting you to come in and have a chat. And that is where we will pick up. As you all stand here in the entrance surrounded by the wolves you have just slaughtered, recovering from whatever wounds you may have suffered, and tending to Xechas, who is looking, just for lack of a better term, in probably the roughest shape you've seen him since you guys started this adventure together. What are you doing? And how are you responding to the ancient being who has just called your name, so to speak? I need a new chair. I'm sinking. My fat ass is sinking. I'm literally sinking. I'm like, I have to hold myself up. Too chunky.
Oh, what are you thinking about?
Oh, I was thinking about things, you know. What are we doing, boys?
I'm gonna rush over to Xechas' side.
Oh, goodness.
Xechas, what the hell was that? I know what that was. What was it? You're okay. I'm gonna go put an arm around him.
Could I have one of those potions, please?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
here, hold on.
Crack.
I got a lot. Here, take this one.
Crack.
I'm gonna hand you the
Okay.
gross greater potion of healing.
It's
Yep, down the hatch, fuck.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw
Oh yeah.
as you drink the potion. It will still heal you, no matter what.
Whether or not you're wretch while
This
you
is just how well you handle it. At disadvantage, why? Rolled twice.
My technology is not working great.
Awesome. So we'll go with the 9.
Well, just take the first roll.
Cool. It was a 9. So as you put the potion to your mouth, you drink it. It is, like I said, functions exactly the same. So you can treat it as a normal healing potion, roll your dice, and heal as needed. But there is a moment where you kind of like, maybe it's the fact that you don't eat often as a reborn, or the fact that this tastes like pure swamp water. But there is a legitimate moment where you throw up just ever so slightly, and you kind of have to go like as you shake it off on the way down. So if you roll a nat 1 on that, you don't get your heal effects. But for now, you do still heal. You just kind of have to retch a little in the process. It's like Buckley's. It tastes awful. It works. That being said, go ahead and
I'm
roll your heals for that.
Yeah, you continue. I'm reopening everything on a different browser.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Was that intentional? I would imagine not, but I don't know how that thing works.
But I suppose that's what I get for meddling with goblin devices. Oh goodness.
If any one of us can deal with being blown up, we know that it's you for sure. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is the 3rd time I've exploded.
The 3rd, right?
Well, you were there for the 2nd time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
First
true,
time,
yeah.
Well, any
3.
points to his mechanical.
Right, yeah.
Bits.
I was kinda, they were all blending together. Can we maybe cap
Is it
that? Can we say 3 is
4d4
good?
plus 4?
Greater, yeah.
Yes.
Whoop up. Get a lot. Get a lot.
14.
Okay.
Okay, I'll definitely take that. That's good.
All right, I got more stuff if you want.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'll just and I'm gonna hit a cure with a second level cure wounds.
Okay. As you're all kind of going through these motions and healing up, you hear the familiar voice yet again booming through the caverns. I'm waiting.
And you'll stay that way.
I like look at Dusty like, like that was good, but no.
We got a clockwork man to fix.
Right.
He
All right.
responds.
That's all right.
Oh, so that's what that was.
I don't know why, but he really makes me nervous.
For being an immortal being, he can wait a little longer. Zeos is still visibly in some pain. Much better. His head's on straight. There's not as much cracking when he turns his neck.
As
His
I
ears
said,
aren't
I got
fucking getting all fucked up anymore.
2 more. They're not as potent, I don't think, but I do have more if you need.
Oh, sure. I'll take one.
I'll hand you one
What?
of the potions of healing.
It's 2d4, right?
Yes,
Ch-
believe
yeah,
so.
+2.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we've definitely found this thing. He seems to be here. Yes.
Let's go.
At least he's talkative, kinda.
Can strike a deal of some kind. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. He said we'll
All
see.
right.
DM, just a reminder, I have seen visibility up
Yup.
probably another 55 minutes.
Yeah, no, has not been very long. You guys made very quick work of the guards. So I guess my main question is, which way would you like to go? You can see there's a cavern that leads out, kind of just going north from the tunnel that you entered through. And then at the end of the large cavern where all the wolves were, you see 2 kind of about 5-foot wide tunnels that kind of branch off in either direction, somewhere towards the northwesterly direction. Looking into the room there, you do see there's water that kind of drips down the walls, but it is frozen solid at this point, though you can see at the bottom where it's kind of been polished from the dogs licking the water off of it to hydrate themselves. You see a number of corpses on the ground, frozen solid, some of them half-eaten, some of them mostly eaten, all just in various forms of having been feasted upon.
So I gave my crampons to Vite Coral. I put them on
You
his
sure
feet
did.
when he almost fell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go and look at these bodies. Do any of them have crampons?
Oh, roll my perception check. Go ahead. Or investigation, actually, because you're actively looking.
22.
I would say at least 2, probably. Let's say 2. Yeah, you find 2 sets. As you're
Okay.
kind of going through, none of them are wearing them. It looks like they kind of came down here without them, but just in their traveling gear, you do find 2 sets of worn but functional crampons. Getting through the gear is kind of a challenge, as much of it is frozen solid shut. You kind of have to crack the leather bags open as they've just been frozen solid, but you do find what you're looking for.
I'll just take one,
Ah,
'cause I don't really need.
this is a bit
Well,
random
Vite
of a
Coral,
question. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Vite Coral, those crampons seem to fit you. You can keep those. I found jingled them, another pair, and I'm gonna affix them.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Add crampons to your inventory.
With our resident demon man seeming impatient, you reckon I got time to skin these? Look at the wall.
Well, I don't suppose they're going anywhere, so I think we could,
Get 'em
go
on the
deal
way
with
out?
our, imminent demise or victory, and yes,
Oh,
I guess.
as ready as I'm ever gonna be. This is
I'll go and be like,
Intimidating, but-
put my hand around Dusty's shoulder and just, don't worry, we'll get out alive, and I bet there's more of them up there.
Oh, Dusty, and I'm gonna pull out my musket. Can you load this for me?
Yeah. I'll take it.
And
And I'm
load
gonna
it.
watch intently with the intent of replicating.
I will
it.
say roll me an intelligence check with advantage because you are an artificer and traditionally would come with a proficiency in these anyway.
Well, I technically have them,
yeah,
but
it's more
like,
for the
I've not
role
used
play
them,
of
so-
knowing how to use them properly. I can get behind that. With a 17,
Can I guidance it?
yeah, I will tell you probably don't need to.
Okay, I will then. So 18.
You're just kind of watching and learning. You're smart enough to pick that up. By 18,
He'll slow himself down too, so you can.
You said roll with
Correct.
advantage. I rolled a 17. and an
it would
18.
be a straight roll because you're exhausted.
Oh yes,
So
I
it would
forgot
be
about that.
17,
My
yes, sir.
apologies.
Damn.
My bad. I did tell you advantage though, so it's just a straight roll. 17 is more than enough. You kind of watch the motions, Dusty. You take the time to actually like show him exactly what you're doing in the process of reloading the musket for him. Kind of just get the ball, charge in, ball, stuff, and take him through the entire process. I would say, Xechas, you can now effectively reload a firearm, though not nearly with the same speed and proficiency that you've seen Dusty do.
No, I can't take the ball, go and then catch it in the barrel. Do you suppose I could
Dusty keeps all his
have
musket balls in his mouth.
few of your lead poisoning speedrun? Do you suppose I could
Those aren't the
have
only
just a few of
balls in
your
the-
musket
Oh
balls?
no!
That's my boy! Hello!
Xechas, you were role playing so good, and then ball. This is what happens when you let romance in your campaign, just a whole bunch of gay shit.
Please stop with the gay
Hey,
shit.
we're cornering all the markets here, okay? We got gay stuff, we got furry stuff.
This
We're
is the
really,
gay agenda.
this is the gay agenda. This is what Republicans
over this.
fear. Yes, we've gone over this.
If you're my friend,
Xechas, you were saying before you were so homoerotically interrupted.
Do you suppose I could have a few of your musket balls if you have enough left, just so I can make this effective?
Yeah, I got plenty of them on me. I'll give you like 10.
Okay. You now have 10 balls for your musket. Gays, guns, and furries. Well, that needs to be a one-shot. We need to make that happen. Let's play Redwall characters.
Yay!
Gays, guns, and goat fuckers.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that with a comment. Carry on. What were you saying?
No,
Perfect use of the
That's,
emote. I love it.
alright, let's I suppose we to trigger this trap we could kind of just freely walk through here. Looks pretty clear.
Okay, you're going through the path to the north.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Hard to
So,
go with it. I'm not going first.
okay.
I'll go first.
As you begin making your way into the cavern, it's about 5, maybe 10 foot wide at its very widest at this point. You see it kind of open up further up. And before, when you kind of took a passing glance through here, you would have seen stalactites and stalagmites sticking up from the floor and down from the ceiling. Those are all shattered into a million pieces right now.
Yes.
Either the concussive force of the explosion, the horn of blasting itself, or the ones falling from the roof. That everything has pretty much been destroyed, rendering this trap room useless. There is a benefit to using a horn of blasting next to a soundproof trap. You guys didn't know it was a sound-based trap, but here we are. You also see one of the wolves impaled by like 4 different fucking icicles that fell as it was trying to sneak up on you.
Oh!
Didn't even know that one was there. Interesting.
I don't think that new one knew that that was there.
I'm not gonna be able to salvage that belt.
No.
Oh,
That being
You
said,
make it into a
Youthful
poncho.
Zan
It comes with a neck
natural
hole
fishing
already in it.
nets? DM, I'm gonna put the musket in my bag of holding because I have a shield, so it's gonna be important to distinguish switching between the two.
yeah, very easy. Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna say, because all the ice is kind of cracked, it's not quite as like a smooth surface, so no saves needed with your crampons. And Dusty, you're kind of sure-footedness, and no checks needed there. You're able to pass through quite easily, emerging into this northern kind of passage that kind of goes westward across there. You see two small, thin caverns that stretch out from above, but they've both collapsed. You can see little elements of light creeping through, like perhaps something small, like a child, or maybe some kind of like smaller humanoid likely would have been able to fit through here, but at first glance, it looks very much too large for you all to pass through here. There is one path to the north that seems a little more viable.
All right.
The team with your mini.
We could definitely. I could squeeze through as things, sure, but if we just go back around, we might be able to find a more open way of walking. It might be the way to do it.
Yes, probably the right call.
While we're just here, I know he expects us to show up at this point. However, if we wanted to try sneakier approach, I mean, we still points of the shadows still technically around us currently.
This is true.
Something tells me he has ways of discerning. Don't know if it would necessarily work. We could try.
We could give it a try, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and would one of those wolves have fit through one of these passageways, one of the ones we fought? Or are they too big too?
One of the smaller ones, maybe, but it still would have been a tight squeeze, and checks would have to be made. If you wanted to crawl through it cleanly, you'd have to be probably the size of it, like a child, or maybe a small halfling or gnome could do it.
I look back and I'm kind of like sizing it with my hand. I'm doing it, and then I just go. I look back. Only one idea I can think of. I slap the side of the wall, and 8 little pebbles just go doof, 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 and stretch out like silly putty, and then 2 little wings on either side as 8 little flying snakes just.
Those will definitely fit. Where are you sending them? Through the longer or the shorter of the 2 passages? Or all of them? Or yes.
Yeah, yes. I'm going to send 4 and 4.
Okay. This one's shorter, so we'll do that first.
Squad A and Squad B.
I take it you don't have a way to communicate with these creatures, do you?
Not
like they'll understand your commands, but they can they communicate back to you as for some
yeah,
reason?
like go, they obey.
Dusty. Question.
Nope.
Speak with animals. Concentration spell, yay or nay?
Nope.
Perfect. Just checking.
Last 10 minutes, I think.
Beautiful. So you would still understand these snakes as they kind of pop up and they're like, what's going on, man? Why is it so cold? Oh, it's so cold! Why is it so cold? And all the other snakes, they all sound like the exact same person. Like they're identical voice-wise. Like they're just generic voice actor A. Like, why is it so cold? It's freezing. Yeah, it's so cold.
Vault without the clones. Jerry.
Yes,
Was that
straight up. It's straight. Yeah, Jerry the snake. Jerry the snakes.
Barry, Larry, Gary.
Scary. Terry.
He spawned and all I hear is constant.
It's just constant voices.
NPC
talking.
dialogue.
Literally.
What?
dude.
Why is it so cold? It's cold. So cold.
Cold. And
Okay.
we'll send. I'm just gonna go. If they understand me, I don't understand them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell.
I can.
Cold. Cold.
Oh God damn
Cold.
Good.
Those are so
well,
big.
You four, no, as a clump. You four, you go that way, and you four, you go that way. And if you find anything, lay in wait until we attack. That's your chance to strike from the shadows. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're all just looking up at me like.
So your command is wait to attack, or if they find something, wait to attack until you guys attack. Okay. Cool. So they're not going to come back to you is the main thing I'm getting at. They just kind of slither and fly their way through. They kind of have to fold the wings in to slither through a couple holes through these large ice-covered boulders, eventually making their way into whatever may be on the other side of that. So we'll move this one into here. This one is like, we're going to pretend the whole cluster is just taking up that much of the tunnel at any given time. I want you to roll me a stealth check for your snakes. Whoop. Both groups
Snake
separately,
check.
please.
And...
We'll do one check for the 4, one check for the other 4.
Damn it, they don't have a special one. And stealth is... Which one's
Dexterity.
that? Dex?
Yes.
Love it.
Just
Got
Dusty,
one.
do you have pass without a trace still up?
He does.
Yeah.
So 21
And 18.
and 18. Okay. Wow. 21 will be for that. 18 will be for the other. Your snakes slither their way into whatever, and you are trusting that they are as well hidden as they can possibly be. You
Dusty
hear
just starts hearing,
no reaction.
Ow! Ow! Pff, ow! Pff, ow!
Yeah. Fuck! Shit! As one like squeezes through a particularly tight spot between two rocks.
Oh no.
Just kind of getting quieter and quieter and quieter. I will say, Dusty, roll me a perception check, since you're actively hearing these creatures communicate with each other. We guess someone took your sweet roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that group is probably too far away to hear, but you do catch a little of that one. As they kind of go through, they're like, cold. God, it's so cold. Children. They all just like, the talking all stops. And one reacts and says, children. Or snake version of it, I guess.
Kids.
Kids.
Whatever. The ones you sent that way, one of them mentioned children.
Oh.
Oh.
I imagine.
So we should be careful.
Right.
I guess we
Alright.
can probably check it. Do we want to go back and loop around, or check what's
You can-
down
Let's do
this
that.
path?
You can get to it from here. You gather this
Well-
cave you're in now is one of the ones that likely came out and looped up from the side of the wolf cavern as well. So if you go past the wall, I'd like you all to roll me perception checks. If you're going past this middle northern cave.
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Guidance myself.
Okay. As you're kind of listening, as you make your way past, you hold your ear up to space between the rocks, and you do, in fact, hear the sound of children talking to each other. You understand they're speaking common. You all rolled high enough to hear it. Excuse me. What do you think it was? You think someone's here to rescue us? Other kid's like, no one's coming to get us. They forgot all about us already. And there's just kind of a dialogue going back and forth. None of them seem to notice the 4 flying snakes that slithered into the darkness of the room. Yeah, they like
Good.
you can't see either. The darkness is helping very much with that. But you hear probably 3 or 4 different voices, maybe more. You're hard to distinguish from here, but
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna pull out a piece of parchment and my ink pen, and I'm gonna write on it a little letter to the kids. We're here to help you. Stay as quiet as you can. If you hear fighting, run out of the cave.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have Smith come out I need you to. I'm gonna point this rack. This kid's through there. I need you to take this and deliver it to them.
Gives you a quick little nod, snags the letter in one hand and goes towards one of the holes. He kind of flies and then kind of makes his way in between two rocks. The jets turn off and you hear him kind of crawling and scraping and sliding. You're like, oh, he might need a fresh coat of paint after that one, maybe a buff and shine, but he's getting through. No check needed. He's
So
small
do I.
enough to make that. Yeah, true. Yeah, both you could use like a good oil soak like C-3PO on Tatooine at this point.
We're going to
dude.
Mr. Lube.
Oh my god.
Honestly, Xechas plans on like fixing himself up a little bit when he
Oh.
gets back.
True.
Upgrades, people.
Let's go. The smith does have glowing eyes and other arcane kind of trails of power running over his body, similar to your armor. So you do hear, unless you're stealthing him.
Gem where
Yeah,
his heart is.
He has a glowing gem in his chest. So as he makes his way into the room, you hear all of the children like, "What is?" This? You hear Smith as the little jets turn back on. You don't hear much beyond that. There's like a stunned silence. You hear the jets go. There's a slight shuffling of papers. Someone's handed a letter. Then Smith comes back out.
Good job, little buddy.
A few seconds later, you see a small face, darker complexion, kind of come up to the hole. He's, "There's people. There's people. You here to help us? Your little robot friend handed us a piece of paper, but it's too dark in here to read it." Yes, we are. You need to be very quiet. Okay. If you go around that way, be careful. It's easy to fall. Thank you. You gather by trying to help the kids. They're giving you a little bit of a freebie on that one, but he warns you of some danger up ahead.
I'm gonna pick up a rock off the ground and deactivate one of Bite Carl's 4 lights, so he now has 3, and I'm gonna light up one of those, and I'm gonna toss it through the hole towards the kids for them to have a light.
Okay. Good enough. You gather there's not enough there to really give anything away at this point. They seem to read the letter and understand.
Tony fucking knows we're here.
Yep, that's true. They just kind of takes the little light, goes back into the room. You hear the kids kind of talk amongst themselves, and your snakes are still in there. Roll me another stealth check for your snake, please. Fight Carl,
Gotcha.
as the room is now illuminated by 5 feet of bright light and another 5 of dim light.
Come on, Terry. All right.
Okay, just
23.
still a plus 10. What's the range on Pass Without Trace? How close do they have to be? Curious.
It is 30 feet.
Yeah, they still get the benefit of your spells, so they are able to avoid detection. As the light turns on, almost like the snake's natural instinct, they kind of slither into some nooks and crannies to try and avoid it a little bit. And the path ahead appears open. The path branches off to the right and then down and to the left and kind of loops back towards where the wolf room would have been.
All right, well, guess we're making our way around. The sneaky approach, I know you had a concern that he might have a way of knowing regardless. The spell, as he motions to the shadow shit floating around him, it should block any magical tracking. At the very least.
Well, that's good.
So unless it's like just a natural sense, I guess, but I think it's worth doing.
We definitely don't want to negotiate with this thing, so
Let's try it out. Around we go.
Okay, you go around to the right and back up to the north.
Whoop. Yep.
Okay, you continue along that path. It goes up about 10 feet and then immediately turns back to the left and splits yet again. You do see a fairly substantial patch of ice that kind of leads around the corner and out of sight on this particular area. It covers the entire floor.
Oh, good thing we've all got spikes
on our feet.
of some kind.
Watch your step, I guess.
All right, let's give it a try. I'll start first.
Okay, you step onto the ice. I need just a quick acrobatics check just to balance yourself on the completely solid slippery surface at this point.
Nice.
At advantage because of the
21.
crampons. Okay, 21's still good. You can hunt for the nat 20 if you like, but... Okay, 21. You make your way onto the ice. You step 5 feet, 10 feet until you get to about there. And that is when you kind of lose your balance for a second. You dig the crampons in, catch yourself, kind of have to put a hand down on the ice. You don't fall, and for a second you're like, yeah, that's not so bad. And then you hear the echoing of cracking noises into a cavernous space below as all of the ice beneath your feet cracks into 1,000 pieces and falls into a black pit. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as you fall through the ice,
Whoop!
revealing that pit.
16.
Pretty good.
Okay, it's 15 DC to beat it, or to save yourself. You begin falling, the side kind of slanting downwards as it goes. Your crampons dig in, you grab onto the side as best you can, holding yourself up on this icy edge. You're not back up yet, you're still hanging over this cliff. You try to pull yourself up a little. The ice slides your hands back. It's almost impossible to do so, and you're just holding yourself there. But you do not fall into the pit of spikes below. You look down about 20 feet down. There is just spikes and broken ice.
Okay.
Fall enough or far enough that you're taking fall damage and piercing damage.
Is the corner, like, can I see where the ice stops?
Yeah, it stops like right
Okay.
around the edge there on the map, like right there. The pit seems to be about that
There
wide.
goes the stealthy route.
Would there be a 10-foot, is this a relatively large tunnel?
At its widest, where you currently are, it's about 10-15 feet. About 7 of that is spiky pit. Yes, they have.
Seeing that he can't pull himself up, I'm gonna make my way around.
Okay, roll
No,
me an
probably not.
acrobatics check to just maneuver along this
Whoop.
thin, kind of cliff, small little precipice of solid ice that goes around. Straight roll, yeah, because okay. You step out onto it and you feel your foot slip for a second. And you dig your
Stop, save me!
you dig your crampon into the ice, grabbing yourself, kind of moving along the way. Your metal hand kind of digs into a slot in the wall between 2 chunks of ice, and you make it over to Vite Carl, though helping him might be different.
I'm gonna take out a piton.
Okay. While all
And
this
I'm
is
gonna
happening,
hammer into the wall.
easy enough. While you're doing that, Vite Carl, as you're still trying to pull yourself up, I need you to make me a strength saving throw to stop yourself from falling, as you are still actively fighting this icy precipice over these spikes until someone rescues
Oh,
you.
yeah! Dirty
Okay,
20.
it's good enough. You grab like a rock and hold on for dear life. Your fingers beginning to slip over the icy surface, but you're holding on for all that you have. Xechas, you're able to affix the piton or the piton into the ice. There's no real check needed. You're just hammering a spike into ice. You affix a rope around to it and you toss it to Vikar.
Yep.
Are you letting him pull himself up, or are you helping?
Well, I'll throw the rope to him and I'll give him as much of a hand as my weak ass little
Okay.
body can.
Vikar, go ahead and roll me a strength check or athletics check with advantage, or strength save.
Smith is also helping you. It's not doing much, but he's like got part of your jacket,
The little
pulling the
jets are like
jacket.
overfiring a little bit as he's trying to give it all the juice. 20 is
20.
more. 20 is more than enough. You pull yourself up and hold yourself on this narrow precipice, like I said, along with Xechas. You're not quite at the end yet. There's still checks to be made, but you are now on your 2 feet. Crampons dug into the ice. You only got about 5-10 feet
Turn back
till the
to
end.
let's turn back to Dusty with a look of like surprised panic.
I do the same.
Yeah,
Well-
Dusty, you just watched your hubby almost die, or your boys.
Well, now that we've got this fixed, Fight Coral, you keep holding it and keep going. In case you fall in, you can just, hold on to the rope.
Got
And
it.
Throw it to me and I'll go and then I'll throw it back.
All right. Let's just go
Well, Smith
ahead
can
and
fly it over.
Hup. Oh, even better. Hup. I'm just gonna try and get to flat ground around the corner there.
Okay, roll me one more acrobatics check with advantage because you have the crampons and you're holding a rope. So if you fall, it'll also be an advantage to save yourself. Natural 20.
Hey.
You very deftly, very quickly just right over to the edge, kind of using that little bit of grip and just a quick jump.
Do a little twirl.
You look over there and you kind of see Xechas about halfway across, Dusty preparing to do the same.
I'm clonked up against the wall.
First pretty since we got affiliate, let's go.
Put up.
Yeah, I'll have Smith fly the rope over to me.
Okay. So any checks you make to save yourself from falling will be at advantage as well. Acrobatics
Straight
check
rolls.
to make it to the end. Yes, straight rolls, which is
I'm just trying to cancel out my fucking disadvantage.
yeah, you're yup. Right side, it's a one and done save, not like a multiple times over. Okay, 21, more than enough. You two make it to the other edge, leaving Dusty and Violet standing alone at this side of the spike trap that was seemingly very intentionally set at this choke point.
Despite being cold, Xechas is quite nimble.
Yup.
All right.
And I'll have Smith fly the rope all the way back over to you. There's 50 feet of rope, so
Yeah, you're just holding this
More than
this like massive rope that's affixed about halfway across the length to a piton in the ice. Piton.
Okay. All right. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cross this. He's looking at Violet. I don't know how the rope is gonna help you. So what I'm gonna do is have you follow me. You start slipping. Bite me to hold on, I guess. I really don't know what else to do to help you.
Can she fly it?
Oh yeah. Is this cat big enough for her to fly it?
It's quite high. It's not like it's made to accommodate a giant-sized creature who can transform into various sizes. So there is a decent amount of height. I would say it would be challenging, but not impossible.
He's saying all this and he's like, and then I guess, yeah, you can hold on to me. And then he goes,
Violet, at this point,
use your damn wings.
as you're talking and kind of listing off all these things, she's slowly just spreading her wings out from her back, waiting for you to notice. I think I'll be
Whatever.
okay.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, if I fall, you grab me.
How about you go first and I'll follow? And if it looks like you're gonna die, I'll just like swoop in and save you like I always do.
Sure.
She gives you a little nudge, like towards the edge. You go,
Start
"Oh!"
across.
Acrobatics check with advantage because you have claws.
Dex saving throw, because Violet's trying to kill you.
Yeah, you kind of claw your way along, your boots hang on easy enough. 22. You easily make the distance across without trouble. Violet kind of runs, jumps, and gives one quick push of the wings and almost like Spyro glides over to you a little. It's not comfortable looking. She kind of almost misses
She's
it at the
color
end,
as
but
Spyro.
she is. She's basically Spyro at this point. Lands safely at the other end. And I will say
I wonder
all
why
of you,
I chose an amethyst dragon.
all of you make your way safely to the other side where you see the cavern continues easterly from where you are, opening up into this room that appears to have some kind of natural lighting of some kind, or at least some kind of luminescence occurring.
Can I take a rock or something and like make sure the rope doesn't fall into the pit so that we can use it easy when we come back?
If you
Although I
need to
guess
escape.
grab it.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
still gonna do that.
Sure. Just tie it off over one of the spikes kind of on the wall. One of the more rocky
yeah.
outcroppings, easily done. And continue your way along. You see the room ahead of you, but it appears, at least from where you're sitting, empty, though. There's a light mist that has kind of gathered along the floor, not the terrifying, thick, heavy mist that you're familiar with, just kind of the general ambient cold of this space, creating this somewhat misty atmosphere. What are you doing?
Mike Carl's taking the lead on this, just always got like, he's kind of puffed up like he's trying to defend the two behind him. What? We get here, did you say?
It's up to you.
That's probably where the children are. Yeah, we can keep everything.
Yeah, looking on your right, you can see the glow from the stone that you gave the children already kind of shining out this way a little bit.
I'm going to like kind of lean into the cavern and whisper just loud enough that I hope it echoes through and go, Jerry, 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 Jerry. We're ahead. Meet us ahead.
You talking to the snake, the ones in the snake, or with the kids, or the ones?
Yeah.
Okay. They actually move along the wall this way towards a path that you cannot see from your current angle.
I watched. I hope they heard it. Let's go.
Okay, you just walking straight in. What's the plan?
Quiet like.
Oh,
My dude. I had a dude for this, though. There he is. Are you sneaking, or are you making your presence known?
I think I'm just walking in.
Okay.
I'm trying to be quiet.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. Dusty, what about you?
Dusty was definitely in the process of like hiding against the wall and crouching down.
Stealth checks for everyone but Vykarl. Vykarl, you make your way into this large cavernous space with stalactites and stalagmites similar to the one in the kind of trap room above that you saw on your way in, kind of giving you pause for a moment as you step in, as the fear of these falling and, you know, impaling you is ever present. No, I can get rid of this little guy. He didn't need to be there. He didn't exist. You do eventually, when you make your way inside, see something. And what you see is a large pile of frosted, frozen over bones, atop of which sits this throne, or for lack of a better term, throne. It's a very haphazardly carved chunk of ice into a chair. And there, sitting on the chair, you see a very, very familiar face. Not that of an Oni or an ogre, like you were told, but the face of one Saul Morderis. Sitting there, looking at you, smiling kindly, hands crossed over a belly wound through which all of his organs are spilling out onto the throne and bones below. As you walk in, hello, my friend. And that's where we'll take our break for today.
Was that in Saul's voice?
Yep. Anyway, we'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. Don't go nowhere. We're going to run a quick ad, though, so if you need to pee, now's the chance. We'll see y'all in 10 as we pick up wherever we're leaving off. BRB. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I gotta make that big. There we go. Everything fits now. I hope everyone had a good break. I know I did. I got my drink. I got my weed. Life is good. So,
Batman.
Let's pick up. Nice. I'm Batman. Let's pick up right where we left off. Vykarl, you make your way into this large cavernous space, complete with a throne on a pile of frozen bones. Again, throne, it's more of a piece of ice that someone carved into an L shape to sit on top of these bones. But While you were expecting to perhaps find some kind of ogre or other creature there, you are instead greeted by the face of one Sol Morderas, your former mentor, who all of you came here to bury. Though not quite as complete as he was when you last saw him, as he has seemingly been slashed open at the belly, causing much of his innards to become his outards.
White Carl's just walking in. Kind of, he's looking around, he clocks that, and I buried you.
You did. And what a lovely service it was. And yet here I sit. Where are your friends? I've so been longing to reacquaint myself with them. I haven't got long, I'm sure you can tell. I want to speed this along a little bit.
White Carl takes a step forward, and his hand up, kind of does a little. You aren't getting anywhere near anybody anymore.
Well, we'll have to see about that, won't we? And he vanishes from your sight. You're hiding.
Yeah, I know.
Vicarl, for a moment, you're alone. Stand in this room, and then you feel just a light. Someone walks past behind you and lightly blows on the back of your neck, causing a shiver to just run up, and then kind of follow. Your eyes fall once again on the throne, as another figure appears, materializing from invisibility. Sylvie Morderas, your current colleague and partner, investor in your home and your business, similarly torn apart, just like her father. Do you prefer this more? Or something different? Kitty.
Just turns into chowder. I like that one. Yeah.
Now tell me what you fear, mortal. Tell me what you fear, mortal.
Just starts vomiting bugs.
He is so unbelievably white.
Same.
He's
On
literally
Discord,
glowing
yeah.
from the backlight.
On Discord,
I
he's
know.
like bright white.
I know. He's my boy.
love him.
Tell me what you fear, here, okay.
He's just like
Straight in the fucking camera. That was so good.
Clip that. That's going to be a clip this week.
Oh my god, that was
We need
fucking
to
awesome.
shuffle. Okay.
Tell me what you fear.
Sylvie in her usual self.
I don't know what you're trying to pull.
I'm just having a little fun until your friends find their courage and make their way in here so we can speak a little bit before everything inevitably turns to shit.
I just kind of turn back and look at Dusty, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna start. I'm hiding and walking out.
Okay.
As you start walking forward, Dusty definitely got the wrong impression from what your look back. Because as you start walking forward, he leans around the corner, starts aiming the musket, he sees you walk forward, he's like, fuck.
My other suggestion would have been shoot me from the shadows and get it over with, but I'm glad you've seen reason. Xechas, Dusty, Vicar. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Something tells me that one bullet won't quite do the trick with you.
Oh, I can assure you it will take far more than that. As he's speaking, he transforms into his true self, revealing the blue, ogre-like face with these gnarled teeth, mad eyes, and kind of muscular, but albeit gangly limbs, kind of almost irrationally long with these massive claws, and he sits there and leans back on his throne. I have been waiting. I figured you would make your appearance sooner than later. Welcome to my home.
Minor setbacks, as you probably heard. Points behind them.
I heard. We didn't cheap out on the home defenses.
Speaking of, apologies about the pets.
Which pets?
Gnashing teeth, you know. How?
Oh. They were not pets. They were servants at best. People are attached to pets. I assure you I felt no attachment to any of them.
And what would you call those kids that you've stolen?
Business. You see, there are people and creatures on this island that even I fear. Far more than I fear the lot of you. And there are creatures that those I fear. There is evil in this land that runs so deep you could dig for years and never find it. And I assure you, if you get in the way of the people I work for, they will not take it very kindly. And while they may not have been the one who did away with your master, they certainly played their part. As did I. And he grins, a wicked smile. We're not going on the computer today. It's not where we go. It's not where we go.
I've backed up at this point, like, to Dusty and Xechas, and I'm almost, like, kind of half behind them. Just, that whole thing just has me.
Sault was certainly caught up in a lot.
He was caught up in everything.
Well, given who we recently discovered knows him, honestly, not exactly surprising.
That she does. Yes, there are few in this area, in this region, who do not know the name of Sol Morderas. And while I did not kill him, I surely wish I had. But better hunters than me were given that opportunity. Seize it they did.
You shouldn't talk so lowly about yourself, Xechas says with a smirk.
I merely understand the way of things. Everything is food for something. I know my place, and I operate within it. Clearly, since you've wandered here before me, you do not know yours. And while I would like to show you, there are better hunters than me who have business with you, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm not quite sure of your hunting capabilities myself, but I dare say I could be one of them. But, you know, the whole talk about knowing your place and whatnot, you know, people like to put labels on a lot of things. It's just not my thing. I'll figure my own place out. Without your input, preferably.
I was considering it more friendly advice, but as you will.
Hi. Yeah, no, you're not
DM,
going
can I
No, it's not for you.
can I sneakily slide my hand into my bag of holding and think musket?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, I don't want him to notice. 21.
Okay.
21.
Does not seem to notice.
Now, the
My
only...
musket's in my hand in the bag.
You feel the cold steel kind of in your hand mixed with the wooden handle as well.
I wouldn't have allowed you to get so close to me if I didn't have my reasons for doing so. You see, you're as good a hunter as you so claim to be. Perhaps we can help each other.
Perhaps.
Is that so?
Well, as I said, there are things here that I fear. Far more than you, the people I work for being one of them. If you're so foolhardy to think you can run in here and take me on single-handed, well, perhaps you're the person to help me solve my problem. I was speaking more as a whole, and if you think I'm all alone, you're sadly mistaken.
I do have seen visibility up. Are there any fucking motherfuckers in here?
No one's stupid enough to stand in plain sight.
Okay.
Now, if the people who have my life in their gangly fingers are no longer a problem for me, I have no need to keep supplying them with the locals. And it's not children they're after. It's the pure of heart, and you see the problem is in a place like Varosia. Well, such a thing is a rare occurrence indeed.
Hell, they wouldn't want any of us anyways. That's unfortunate.
No, I think not. But they want the ones in that room over there, and those that are, squatting in the swamps.
And once you're free from your worries, what are you gonna get up to then?
Oh, the usual. Wander the land looking for sad, pathetic mortals to exploit and bend to my will. People like the
Have you thought about applying at the company?
The company. That is my best business. The company provides me with almost everything that I need. They're fucking useless.
How do you know? We can't agree on things.
We can.
True.
I can also likely agree that if we don't come to a deal, either you or me will not be leaving this cave alive, and I would much prefer that not be the course of action we take. But I'm not opposed.
And as he says, he reaches behind his throne and produces a large glaive that he just kind of sticks into the bones at his feet, kind of leaning on it.
I am ready, if that's what you wish. I assure you it's not a fight you will enjoy.
To be fair, don't really enjoy most fights. But I will say, we've made deals with things before.
I
This
am
one's
aware.
a bit tricky.
Hey, you know about the dead captain? Zayas says almost with a chuckle. It's an interesting one.
Hard to do work on Verosia without making deals with some, well, interesting individuals. Now, you have my proposal. You know my offer. Are you going to take it or not? I grow tired.
Would you mind just giving us just a moment? This is obviously a big deal.
Sure. Take all the time you need.
He leans back on the
Pretty much.
throne, still leaning on the glaive.
Xechas's hand has come out of his bag of holding after seeing the glaive.
All right, boys, huddle up. And I just kind of like put my arm around both of you and just.
I don't think
Shit,
he can still
shit,
hear us.
shit. Oh, he can definitely.
If he can help
All
us
right.
Figure out if he can help us figure out where the big bad hag is, then I don't suppose that's necessarily a bad thing.
Here's I got a couple. First, we could find the other hag. Second, information. Clearly he was involved somehow in the disappearance of Sault. Third, do we really want to let another scourge on the land free?
It is
No.
starting to tally up a little bit, isn't it?
It's so there's a lot of red X's on our ledger.
Life's about
Getting
balance.
kinda
One.
mad.
There's only one so far, and we can burn that bridge when we get to it.
Okay, maybe I have more red X's than you guys. That I'm kind of just assuming is all three of us. That's what I'm gonna tell the courts.
Well, that mine are all back on Felroon, so I don't necessarily have to worry about this. But
Valid.
The
I don't
old,
know. I don't know if we
Vicar.
can take him.
the old Vicar would have said yes. If this deal ends up with even one of those kids back there going, I don't think the new Vicar could sleep with that.
This also might be the only way to ensure they're all okay. Who knows what he'll do to them if we start fighting him.
Okay, here's a proposal. We tell him we'll take the deal, but only if we get to walk out of here with all the kids.
That I could see. That, yes.
That's about the only thing I can think of that'll really meet the criteria for what we're all kind of after here. Could also negotiate for information on Saul. Maybe perhaps he's willing to talk about it once we clear the hag.
Right.
Yes, I think the kids should be a priority.
Yeah, once I saw one of their faces, I think I got attached to. I don't know. It's like when you see a baby lamb at the petting zoo, you're just like, oh, don't tell me its name if it's going to become a pork chop.
You know how I know when you really care about something?
What?
Your fake voice drops.
I don't know what you mean.
You know, Xechas points at Vicar. That's what he sounds like most nights. Not that, but
Twice.
before.
I give you like a little shove on the head. Bright red. What can I
pretty
say?
sure
I'm
I've made-
getting comfortable.
I'm pretty sure I've made inadvertent deals with Wes, so what could go wrong?
Let's bring our proposal and then see what happens, I guess.
And
It
then
sounds like
I've
he
still
doesn't
got
even
you.
care about the kids.
I got you both around the neck, so I just kind of like grip and I go, things go south. I'm going to turn into something real big and I'm going to just make sure you stand behind me.
Sounds good.
Okay. Here's another thing. Things go south. One of us needs to slip away. Get those kids out of here. Things are looking real bad. As you said, those kids should be the priority.
We'll call that in a moment.
All right.
3 on 2. 1, 2, 3.
2. Wait. I misunderstood. Shit.
I kissed Dusty on the side of the face. You're fine.
Mhm.
Let's go.
He's exactly where you left him.
Unsurprising.
All right. We've got one little thing that needs to happen in order for things to be okay for us. And that's all of those kids coming with us.
That presents a bit of a problem for me. You see, they're already on the way for those kids. Those children are claimed already. And if they're not here when they arrive, well, what point is there in me making a deal with you in the first place? And if you're foolish enough to think you can take them on now, you're dreaming.
All
Good
right.
help us.
Well, exactly. Have you ever faked your own death before?
Something tells me you have.
He kind of just like raises his shoulders in a like, I have been terrorizing you with images of death for the last month and a half, so there's no answer, but there's like there's a coy smile a little bit.
Because, I mean, it's a different story if, you know, you're done and the kids are gone when they arrive here.
My concern is, do you really think you can get far enough away without them catching you first? Counter
Not really that far.
Counter proposal. You leave the little ones here. They're lost already. And I relinquish my claim on the other 6 brats hiding out in that swamp with that hag of yours. And that stupid troll.
Like Carl gets visibly upset at stupid troll. There's just a moment of
We ride or die for Goomba Bad here.
he got attached to him too.
That
not-
troll's name is Goomba Bad. And he's a great troll.
I'm
I grabbed
sure
Dusty's
he
hand.
is. You do understand the more time we waste speaking to each other, the more likely it is we all die down here.
When will they be here?
Soon.
Say your concern is that we can't get away in time,
Mhm.
correct? But what if we slip out and they have no means of tracking us? I'm not just a good hunter. I'm pretty good at keeping my tracks covered.
To a degree, yes. You are contending with powers more than you have ever contended with before. I don't think you're understanding me. And if I'm
Perhaps
going
not.
to sit here and try to bargain with fools, I'm wondering why I'm even wasting my time in the first place. You save 6, you lose 4. Do the math. Or you lose them all.
And perhaps a lot more than 6, just more, 6 more in the future. Pains me to say it, but it might be the only way. I know the type of forces he's talking about. And...
Did I just hear a knock on the door?
No, you heard.
I'm gonna go
Or
check.
maybe?
Yeah, I have a package coming.
They were doing river dance upstairs.
It might be the only chance we have at stopping them, and if we stop them fast enough, they might not even have time to take the kids.
Well, hell, he's talking about just leaving the kids here and not doing anything to the people coming. Just us leaving and dealing with this later.
I don't know if we have a choice. We'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun.
Ah!
I don't want to leave these kids, dog.
Yeah, like Vykarl at the beginning of the campaign, if this had happened in episode 3, them kids be fucking gone, dead, whatever. I don't care. Put them on a hibachi. Vykarl now.
This break will be worth it, by the way.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, shit.
You know what? In the meantime, enjoy a nice crisp.
Nada. Really hoping our merch got here. Damn.
Ah, fuck.
FedEx been dicking me around for days, dude. Just like, you gotta pay extra duties and fees and shit. Anyway, sorry. Where were we? What have you decided? What are we thinking?
Vykarl stands forward and just says, I can't do math with their lives.
Well, then I shall do math with the pieces that are left of you.
And he is going to vanish from sight and immediately jump forward, slamming the glaive into the ground. Actually, he's going to jump, slam the glaive, and disappear. Xechas, you'd still see that. I need everyone to make me dexterity saving throws as the glaive hits the ground. The spikes on the ceiling begin to fall one by one, just all around you all. I need everyone to make me a dex save, DC 15, please.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Okay. Who failed? Everyone but... everyone except for Violet failed the save. Okay, so that is 3d6. Everyone who failed takes 8 points of piercing damage as all of these spikes fall from the roof. And then I need everybody to select their mini and roll me initiative, please.
Well, shit.
Fuck me,
We
dude.
fucked around too long. It's okay.
Somehow still above him.
He rolled very badly. Like, Carl, with your
Oh, fuck.
snakes or shit. Okay, I need to roll for this guy too. Y'all don't see him, but I trust y'all not to metagame, so I'm gonna take him off the GM. Just for my ease sake. Plus something's gonna happen depending on what his initiative order is. Oh, I forgot to select a token. Damn. Damn.
Fuck.
It's fine. It's fine. He's got an 11. Oh no.
No.
Wait. So as the glaive hits the ground, a large explosion of force just racks out from the point of impact, causing all these icicles to fall towards you, and he vanishes from sight as he does so. Xechas, you are still absolutely able to see him. He's still like holding the glaive onto the ground, having just completed his strike, and I would say he's about right there.
Okay.
What are you doing?
The problem with fairy fire is it's not very big.
No.
So. Let's see. I
Well,
am going.
Ryan, you did
What's
get
that?
initiative from Soph before that roll happened, but we'll just save that for next time.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This turn is a bit too far away. Yeah, that's a lie. I'm gonna see where he is, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire like right in front of him.
Okay.
Let's see.
The radius on that.
So that's 10 feet.
radius.
Okay.
Here's my shapes. Shapes.
Like that.
Can I like adjust where that shape is? Yeah, that actually worked. There we go. Okay, so Fairy Fire. There.
Nice.
Boom.
Yeah.
Done. You watch as all these little kind of dancing fey lights just begin kind of hovering around. Are you casting it on him or right in front?
No, it's just an area. It's not. I'm gonna cast it right in front of him.
Okay, so he's not in it.
But I'm also gonna. No. But I'm also gonna point out the area and just say, he's right behind where that starts. Hopefully he'll move through it.
Okay, quick thing.
Yeah.
For Fairy Fire to work, the person has to be in it when it's cast. There's no effect if you cast it and he walks into it. So you'd have to put it like
move it 5 feet back.
That's what I was thinking. Perfect. I just wanted to double check that so I was sure. Can I not adjust?
Oh, and then does it just stay on him regardless of if he leaves?
I believe so.
Square?
I believe that is the case.
I don't know if I've ever cast Fairy Fire before.
Yeah.
It's basically like you throw a prismatic flashbang and then it marks.
More or
So
less,
I need
yeah.
a dex save from him.
Deck save, okay.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Have deck save. He does. 9 fails.
Fail.
He fails, so
Good.
he
Everyone can
is
see him now.
Outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Your choice. Any creature in the area.
It's green because my suit energy is green.
Cool. So he is outlined in light and sheds a dim light for 10 feet in any direction that he currently is. So he's just glowing actively, making it very easy for all of you to hit him. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't know if I want to move much. In fact, to avoid any kind of AoE, I'm going to move back like 15 feet.
Fair. That is valid.
Yeah, and now all attacks on him are at advantage, if you can see him. He cannot be invisible.
To the map. Can I do that? Beautiful.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes, yes. Cannot be invisible. Okay, that is your turn.
One.
Next up, you all hear the panicked screams of a tiny goblin as he's like, snakes! Ah! And just comes running out because your trigger for the snakes to show themselves and appear was when combat started. So I'm going to say they started coming out of the rocks behind him as combat started, and he's going to sprint his full movement out into the middle. So he is wearing like not traditional goblin garb in the sense that it's not pieced together like armor and leathers. It's more of like a robe that he perhaps maybe stole from someone else. It's almost like a long shirt at this point, but he runs out. As he does, he's going to okay. He's going to run out, point a raised finger at you. Could go to there. That's his movement. He's can see most of you. He's small. I don't think he would be able to, actually. Yeah, he's gonna go out, and technically he can't see you guys because of the big ass rock and stalactites in his way. So he's gonna run. He's like, "Boss, what's going on? There's snakes everywhere. What do you want me to do?" That'll be his turn. He's going to hold his whatever until he gets a command of some kind. So he's holding his action. Next up will be Dusty. What do you got?
Hearing another voice, Dusty's gonna look over that. I need a 20-foot radius.
Circle.
Yeah.
That's a big circle. 20-foot radius. Oh my god. Oh, that would be 8 by 8, right?
Mhm.
Oh my god. Approximately that. That's as close as it's getting.
Sick. Move it towards this wall.
Okay. Why can't I move the drawing? Let me move my drawing. What the fuck? Okay.
The Oni teleports to 15 feet next to you.
I'm
For
trying
no
to
reason.
get stupid thing to move, but it's not letting me move it. Clear that and redo both. There we go. Where do you want it exactly, JT? Ping for me where you want the center point to be.
The center point.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. So it will go 4 squares out from there and all the way to the back. Perfect. 8 by 8. There you go. Good.
Oh, I want further over
on,
this way.
on the goblin. God damn it. Can you guys draw your own circles? Because that would solve
maybe,
all
yeah.
of these problems
Me.
instantaneously.
Let me see.
There we go. I can even put a 20-foot radius on the goblin, if that's easier.
Holy shit. Gee, whoa.
20 feet is big.
Why did that not draw?
Because
Because that's the measuring tool. Fuck me, dude.
You're a measuring tool.
Oh, and this doesn't give me a measurement. Oh, I hate it here.
I know. That's
Fuck
why it's
me.
annoying. And I'm like, yeah, I'll figure this out.
All right, here.
The problem
this
is you
close enough.
can't move it afterwards.
Oh my god.
I know. That's
Roll
the
20,
struggle
what are
I'm
you
having.
doing?
That's the struggle. But the square, you can move. You can't move a circle, but you can move a square. Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
Sure,
now-
that
okay.
works.
Which
The
one is...
purple
Okay, we
one.
can't just have everybody try. The person who is doing the spell, draw the spell. Fucking Christ almighty. It's the purple one, yes?
Yeah, we'll go with the
Okay.
purple one. Fuck
I'm
it.
gonna copy that now. God damn it. Whole thing. Boom, that's what you get.
Sick,
That's what
perfect.
we're going with. Bing,
Phenomenal.
bang, boom.
As Dusty's eyes kind of glow, and he says thorns in Draconic.
Oh
He's
shit.
going to flick out one of the bullets that looks like it. It looks like the ones he used to use for like his hail of thorns. But he
Okay.
flicks it out, and then spike growth just fucking explodes.
Okay. So saves
I'm gonna
from
cast
both
Spike
of them,
Growth.
if I'm not mistaken.
It is
You can just link it
when a
in
creature
chat.
moves into it or within the area, it just takes damage,
Okay, so
and
they're
it
in
becomes
it
difficult to.
when they move on their next turn. It's difficult terrain and they're taking damage.
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay, good, good, good. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, he's gonna command Violet to ready an action in case anything moves up to
Okay. What
This
action are
point-
you readying specifically?
her breath weapon.
Sounds good. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that is all I got for now.
Okay, so Oro'Oksan is going to leap forward and fly his movement speed towards probably Violet. Up to there. By flying, he does avoid the bulk of the spike growth, but I'll say he takes damage when he takes off and when he lands. So that would be 2 squares, 5 feet each. So
Once he's
do?
within 15 feet,
you're gonna blast
she
him.
would. So 2 squares worth.
Yes, because either way, when he gets hit by the breath weapon, if he gets hit, he'll be falling into the shit anyway. So go ahead and roll the damage for 10 feet of movement in the space.
8
Okay.
piercing.
Beautiful. He jumps and you hear and he lands and kind of grits his teeth as he's doing so. However, I believe it is a strength save for the breath weapon.
Yep.
Okay,
Strength saving
it's just
throw
going
for-
straight towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 11. I'm rolling really low today, guys.
That is a fail.
Okay.
So his movement speed, as soon as he's within 15 feet, he just stops. And his leap just ends.
Okay, so he lands there and then crashes into the ground as he's like kind of trying to pull against the gravitational pull of Violet's breath weapon. 10 points. He is going to grit his teeth. The reach 10 feet. I don't think he can quite hit her now. No, just out of reach. Okay. He's going to like kind of size up the glaive, realize it's just out of his range. He's going to grit his teeth and you hear his bones kind of start cracking, and he's going to use his action to shapeshift. And you watch as he turns from a medium-sized creature into a giant. Or large size, I guess, technically. Oh, wait, he turns into a large giant, so he's just a large. He's going to turn into a large creature. He can't. Oh, it didn't do the whole. He's very thin. He's on Ozempic, everybody.
So skinny.
He's the skinny queen. He just.
Oni Zempic.
You watch as he begins expanding, kind of tearing through the thorns and spikes that you've laid there. Roll me another 5 feet of damage as he literally is expanding in the spike growth as he's doing this. Brutal.
Another 6.
Okay. He just grits his teeth. You watch as the thorns are digging into his shins and his calves, causing this trailing of dark black blood to be visible on the dark blue skin of the Oni. Okay, so change shape is his action. So that will be his turn for this round. Yep, that will be it for him. Moving to Vitekarl. You kind of watch as the fairy fire is cast, followed by a spike growth from Dusty. The Oni jumps towards the group of you. What are you doing?
I look at the two boys to me sides and I just... Great setups, gentlemen. Let me take it a little more into the mix. And I jump forward. But up. I'm going to start running up towards this way. And as I am, I'm just going to snap. You're going to see an antler come out of my neck. Just... And then a hoof bursts out of my chest. And then a giant elk just jumps out of his chest as I transform into a giant elk. Whoop.
The Oni responds. He's just like, I am so stealing that.
Yes.
Go ahead and transform into Moose Curl.
And then as Moose Coral, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ram. I'm going to charge.
Okay, you will take 5 feet of damage from the spike growth as well.
No blood, no worries. And I have to do ram, I believe. It's the ram attack. Yeah, so ram first. Bop. Oh, come on.
You take 4 points of slashing damage as you scrape your way through the brambles towards him. 16 to hit. Just hits. Like as your antlers make contact with the kind of pieced together haphazard like scraps of chainmail he's pieced onto himself, you feel a couple of the antlers actually manage to pierce through.
Wonderful.
15. Okay. Kind of absorbs the hit and shrinks back a little and pushes back against you.
So I'm going to do this amount. And then also because I was charging, whoop up. You also got to deal with a little bit of this, a little bit of speed on it.
No saves on the charge. Okay.
Whoop up. I think it's just as long as I hit with the ram.
Okay. There you go. You run forward and kind of plow into him. He slides back a little. Yes, Dusty.
As the antlers hit, Dusty's gonna say strike and draconic. There's a flash of purple.
Vitekarl, you feel kind of like a pushback as you feel your antlers stabbing into the torso.
For 3 extra force.
Oh yeah. Beauty. Shit.
So cool.
He takes the onslaught of blows right off the start, immediately kind of shaking him a bit.
I'm gonna need a DC 14 strength saving throw or you're prone.
And I'm going to use my advantage. 14. I have to use disadvantage on my next roll.
God love. And then I believe that's going to be bonus UTB. Yep, that is everything for... Oh, I'm probably right about... Whoop, I'm right up in his grill.
Yeah, as you kind of ram
right
into
there.
him, he's going to struggle against the antlers and kind of try to push back as best he can. At the end of your turn, before Xechas, he's going to take one of his legendary actions and make a glaive attack at you.
Whoop up.
Vite Coral. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You take the first one, I believe, is when he's in big form. 2d10 plus 4. Yep. Where's the 2d10? Where's my 2d10?
Yep.
Why is that rolling? Oh, no,
See
yeah,
it
there we go.
12.
Yep, so 12. You take 12 points of slashing damage as this massive glaive comes down and just carves right into the flank of your elk form. That's his
And,
legendary action.
Then the little snaky guys after me.
Oh, true, yes.
Yeah, I would like them. I imagine they're probably a little one-track minded. They struggle out. They got 65 flying speed. I'd like to think one crosses over this way, and then this one meets them there. They have flyby as well, and they're
Just
all
gonna-
8 of them going to attack that goblin.
Okay.
Let's see
Oh, fuck.
if this works.
Oh, no.
Boop.
Oh, no.
Number of attacks, 8. My mod is plus... Oh, sorry, it's plus 6 or plus 5. They have this... Little guys are insane. Plus 6 to hit. Insanity.
Refresh my
And-
memory on flyby real quick. When they make an attack, they don't take attacks of opportunity afterwards? Or in
Sibble?
general? Because they did fly past the large Oni.
Oh, I think it's just in general. Let me check.
That is an important
Go,
distinction. I haven't used
flyby.
flying creatures in a while.
Oh, it does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. The Oni kind of
slippery bastards.
tries to take a little strike at them, but is unable to do so with the flyby. And go ahead and roll all 8 of your attacks.
Am I allowed to know the goblin's AC?
Yes, it'll tell you the goblin's AC. It is 15. He has leather armor and a shield.
Come on, I hit 5 times. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, you made your macro. I love it.
5,
Yeah.
so 15d4
Oh,
poison.
Dude, that's so
damage.
fucking cool.
Thank you.
You-
Isn't it neat? I had
you
to
said-
look around for a while.
15d4?
I
Oh my
did,
God.
yeah. Go.
Holy fuck.
15. And so it's gonna be 5 piercing damage, and then.
I want you to. Normally, we only do it on the big kill at the end, but I really want this to be memorialized. How do your 8 flying snakes tear apart this goblin? Because
They
you
turned him into a human gusher. They
you
just like.
exceeded his HP by almost
And
20.
he didn't die from the poison. There's so much liquid in his body that.
Oh, lordy. He just begins puking up poison, this green shit leaking out of his eyes, and he just kind of bursts as all his internal organs
Dude, you
are just
fucking
squished. Oh no.
Ah, that's my favorite kill I've ever done in any D&D game
you
ever.
just Tony Montana to goblin with snakes.
You did.
Insane!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
You guys
and
hear
that's their
this,
turn.
the sounds of a goblin just going as he just explodes into nothing. Okay. Is the conjure animals concentration based?
Yes.
Roll me a concentration save for the slash from Oro'Oksan, which only would have happened at the end of the turn when the snakes all win anyway, because they all go on their
Bless.
turn. So we'll just say we did that right now.
Shut up.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Oh.
no problem. Snakes
Oh.
remain as they tear apart the goblin. The Oni kind of looks back. What's one more? Kafkro, go ahead and roll me a D100, please. 39.
That was an incredible
Okay.
kill.
You feel the coldness.
That was my favorite
That
one.
was
ever.
amazing. Feel the coldness of the cavern kind of settle. It's still frigid cold in here. But you gather the weather outside is kind of temperate enough that it's not reinforcing the perpetual cold down here. At the start of the turn, he just gets lair action after your turn, Xechas. So, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to use my movement to get all the way up here. Can I be in that space? Press up against the wall.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have Smith fly over here. Is that within 20 feet? And I am going to take out my wand of magic missiles and magic missile him at level 3.
Go ahead. And roll your attacks. Or I guess roll your hits.
So that's 1, and then I'll roll the other 4.
I think so.
So another 14. So 17 total.
Okay, this is this onslaught of blows. It's just like he's getting impaled by horns and hit by magic missiles, spike growth. He's a very big target, so he's kind of like thrashing around and smashing into some of the stalagmites that are kind of sticking up
on that.
from the ground. Jesus. Anything else on your turn you want to do?
And then Smith is gonna Kamehameha, mini Kamehameha him.
Go ahead and roll your attack with Smith. Not gonna hit, unfortunately.
9! He misses.
The little pew goes off and it just hits, and there's like this little trail of smoke that kind of comes off the armor. He looks down, just blows it out, and looks back at you without saying a word. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay, top of the initiative order, we are going to do
Bombardio.
lair action. Oro'Oksan is going to just raise his glaive and jam the point of it down into the ice right at his feet. And he is going to make a 15-foot radius fog cloud appear. Do I have a thing for this? I feel like I have a thing for this. I should have a thing. Spell markers. Do I have fog? Do I have a spell mark? Oh, I don't have my spell mark. No!
Jim, you've received a second disadvantage.
I know. That'll
When
happen
you
when
made your charge attack, Ryan, did you do so at advantage?
Good question.
No, I didn't.
Okay. We're gonna have to remember the fairy fire gives advantage.
We will. He's going to
that's-
make the 15. God damn it. God frickin' I hate this. They really need to get a better system
The
for
drawing
this.
today has been.
It's really bad. I'm gonna bring
Nothing.
spike growth back, and we're just gonna I hate it. I hate the drawing system.
Don't bother bringing spike growth back. You're perfectly fine.
Are you getting rid of it
Yeah, it'll be gone
on
My
your next turn? Fair enough. So if I, okay, the goblin's dead anyway, so your turn's after this. Great. But the 15-foot sphere will be, or 15-foot radius sphere will be right there. So as the glaive stabs the butt end down into the ground, you see a thick fog begin rising from the hole in the ice that is formed. It completely obscures your vision. All attacks and perception checks are now done with disadvantage while you're within that range. More or less negating the fairy fire for the time being. Also, at the end of your turn, Xechasmeno is going to use his legendary action and take a glaive attack against the giant elk in front of him.
Fair.
As well. 24 at disadvantage. I have to use 2 disadvantage. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Apparently. Vikar, you take 13 points of 12 points of slashing damage. I'm going to use the lowest of the 2 and say that's the disadvantage. Take 12 points of slashing damage as the large glaive once again just carves into your flank completely. That's 2 of his legendary actions down. Dusty, you are up. What are you doing? You can't see a fucking thing. It's just completely obscured. Extra circle.
So as all this was going on, Dusty was looking north where...
yes.
Would you allow me to use my reaction to, like, yell to come out through the fog towards me?
Sure.
Help guide them?
Yeah. I mean, they know you where you are. Go ahead.
Come out towards the north. There's no fog there.
All right.
Follow the sound of my voice.
Said Dusty's gonna run up north.
Okay. You arrive out of the fog cloud. Where did you walk through again, real quick?
Would have been.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to hit you. You're good.
Here. So getting up here, the spikes begin to shrivel
Okay.
down into the ground
Oh,
as he
no.
claws over his eye and yells, "Hunt!" in Draconic, and a hunter's mark is gonna appear
Valid.
over the Oni.
Well done.
Cast hunter's mark. Violet will also come up.
Up
Although I
out of the
don't-
fog with you. Okay. Hunter's Mark's gonna be this little ninja.
Word.
That could probably be the stealth one, actually. It would probably
And
be a
she'll
good
probably
stealth
just head
icon.
up this way.
We go that.
Huh?
That's Hunter's Mark. Is a little skull with a circle on it.
And now that I'm out here, because Violet can't do much currently, I'm gonna shoot him.
Go ahead.
With
He's
the
pretty big.
It'd be advantage now. Yeah, because I'm out of the fog.
Yes, and he's fairy fired.
Perfect. Love that for me. 26.
26 will hit with 11 points of piercing damage.
Roll. As he does this, he's gonna yell strike and Draconic as well
Okay.
with his reaction. For another 4.
Perfect. Okay. As you kind of step out of the fog, your musket's already being, like, you're already raising it to your shoulder. You pull the trigger, feel the familiar kick back into your shoulder. Your ears kind of all ring for a second as the shot echoes out through this cavernous space. You see the Oni take the hit, but he's more or less, you notice, shrugging a lot of these off. He's taking the damage, but he seems to not be particularly fazed by it. He looks up at you as the bullet hits, and the blood begins trickling out. He smiles. Again.
Sure. Shoots him again.
Go ahead and roll.
Say less,
It says
queen.
again as I'm already loading.
24 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Give me a
You
second.
mean 28?
For 9.
Okay. Hunter's Mark damage as well, right?
Oh yeah, true.
yeah.
Every attack
Times 2.
Mm-hmm. Not times 2, just rolls.
for another one.
Okay. 1 point. Oof.
Right.
Again, just completely unfazed by the shot. The shoulder kind of moves back with the force of the hit. He just looks at you and smiles the whole time. This wicked, ogreish-like grin. Is that your turn, my lord?
Yep, I gotta roll D6.
Violet's breath weapon. Yes, you do.
No recharge.
Okay. Next up will be the Oni, who... what can we do here? What's funds? What the funds here? Cool. Wait, so he is going to... How long is that? 60-foot cone.
About 3 inches.
Okay, he is going to fly up. Vite Carl, you do get an attack of opportunity against him.
Fabulous.
Straight into the air
What up,
above
up, up?
fairy fire, above it, so as to not touch it again. See if I can get you guys in a cone here.
It doesn't actually really
Oh, yeah,
stay
once-
there necessarily. It's kind of like just a flashbang.
Oh yeah, he can. He's gonna go back a little further too. Let's get everybody. The 60-foot cone. That's fucking insane. So he's going to fly up into the air. Oh, I didn't want to link to that. I wanted to link it in the chat. There you go. He's going to cast Cone of Cold to first level. I need a Constitution save of 13 from everybody, please. He steps forward, claps his two hands together. The one holding the glaive kind of does so. He closes his hands as he does it, and this cone of ice and cold wind. Oh, guys! Holy shit! Oh no! Okay, Violet succeeds. Is that one for Smith?
Yeah, he's fucking in this, man.
Yeah, Smith got a 5. You got a 20, so you and Violet succeed. It is, I believe, half damage. Yes, so let's roll our 8d8 now, shall we? 29. That is not great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Everyone who failed takes 29. Yeah, no, it's legacy. Go away. 14. Everyone takes 29 points of cold damage. Everyone who succeeds takes half. Rounded up, we'll say 15. As this cone just erupts through the entire cavern, filling it with ice and cold. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Smith has 11 hit points to begin with.
Smith.
So
So we just doubled Smith's.
I've
We
always known this was a possibility.
Yeah.
Smith doesn't do death saves. He just fucking turns.
No,
into
even if he
metal.
did do death saves, that exceeds his HP by double into the negative. 22 was the
dead.
cutoff. So as the cone hits him, he's just as pieces begin blowing off as chunks of ice hit him, and Smith is scattered to the ground in a collection of just gears, bolts, nuts, and bits of scrap metal. Of course, it is a spell you can do with a small amount of effort, but there is still that slight sting knowing your companion was just blasted into tiny little pieces. Seeing that, the Oni will smile yet again. And I need
Is the amethyst still on the ground? Okay.
Yes, the amethyst is fine. That's a highly magical item. It's a flavor item for the most part. However, I do need you to make me a concentration check, Xechas, on the fairy fire as you take 15 points of damage. So it's DC 10. Just makes it. You feel the cold kind of biting against you. You have to really focus and maintain the concentration on your spell, but you are able to do so as his turn comes to. Where'd my initiative tracker go? There it goes.
Exhaustion, level 1 of exhaustion is just ability check.
Just
right?
saving throws, or just ability checks, not saving throws yet. I believe that is level 2, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hunter's Mark's still up.
Hunter's Mark is still up. Oh, yes, beautiful. Thank you for reminding me. That will be... yeah, that is a spell, so that is his action to do. That will end his turn as he just flies his 30 feet back. So he's about probably 15, 20 feet up in the cavern at this point, just hovering near the back corner of it as he does so. At the end of his turn, Vykarl, you are up. What are you doing?
All right, Vykarl lost his elk form as that happened. He just fell to pieces around him.
Yep. As the ice just begins tearing pieces of elk flesh off of you, Xechas is left standing there underneath.
I'm gonna go ahead and just get up off the ground, brush myself off, and point at the Oni. When I do, all of the flying snakes kind of go and start to flutter around him.
Okay.
But then they all just sklorp into a giant constrictor snake as I cast Summon Animals.
Okay, so you're summoning one snake in the place of the 8 little tiny ones? Okay.
Yeah,
easily done. He cannot fly, but I'm guessing he's tall enough to reach 20 feet.
Oh, yeah.
He's considered huge, correct? A giant?
He kind of like slurps down so that his head is like it's the ball at the top, and then he kind of.
I will absolutely allow it. I am going to move him right here, just so he's not occupying the exact same space, and it's not a pain in my dick to move the minis around.
Love.
There you go.
And
beautiful. He sees the 8 little snakes. He's like, child's play, as it turns into a large one. Oh.
And then as that's happening, Vykarl's just gonna hand up. He's gonna start sauntering his way over 30 feet. Once he gets to about here, he's gonna start touching the tail of the snake and, gorgeous, isn't she? And she's not alone. She's got herself a partner. Life's better with a partner. And I'm going to shapeshift into a giant constrictor snake of my own.
Okay. How far towards the Oni are you going is my only question.
I'm just gonna go right about here. So, pop.
Perfect.
Another one.
Okay, so as you step forward and turn into a giant constrictor snake, your crampons no longer give you an assist, and you realize that you step from stone onto a sheet of solid ice. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. As a snake.
As a snake.
Can snakes be prone?
I mean, yeah. Just flat. Just no traction. You're just flat.
Yeah.
Fail.
I fell as a snake.
So as you make your way, you step and start transforming, but your foot gives way as you're transforming. So the snake materializes flat on the ice, kind of struggling to get up. So we'll just say you're currently prone.
Great. The other snake, the one that was like standing there all cool, waiting, just looks over and just. And the other snake is gonna go ahead and snap. Whoop up, and
Move your
I'm
bike
gonna
crawl mini
need-
off the battle map
this
there,
one.
so I don't see it.
Oh yes.
23
to
will
constrict
definitely hit. Does that constrict just by default?
Yep.
Beautiful. So as it kind of unleashes a kind of almost a bite attack, not enough to do damage, but enough to get a kind of grip on it, it begins curling the body up backwards around the Oni, who is now flying, but like constricted awkwardly as he is doing so. Love that. Just let go of me.
And that's my turn.
Okay. After your turn, he's going to take his legendary action. I believe he can still move while he's or attack while he's constricted, just not move, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. What is
Is he grappled or restrained?
Yes, that is the question.
He is grappled.
Okay, so he can still make an attack. He is
Sorry. Until the grapple ends, the creature is restrained.
Oh, so he can't do shit.
that language.
Disadvantage on
That-
attack.
That's
That
silly language.
language
Thank you.
is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, so he can still attack.
Grapple.
He is
grapple,
grappled
grapple,
until he is
restrained.
not grappled, but while he is grappled, he is restrained. Like, what, brother?
I mean, like, I can grapple you around
Brother!
the waist, and you can still punch me in the head, but if I grapple you around the arms, you are restrained.
Yeah,
Right.
but I could still stomp on your feet
You
and
can
move my legs. So,
That
like,
would suck.
yeah, either way. So as his glaive arm is kind of stuck in this restraint, he, just with these massive claws on the blue finger, just drags it into your snake and kind of tears down the side. Your boa constrictor, your massive constrictor snake, takes 10 points of slashing damage from the claw. Oh, this guy's dead. You can just go bye-bye. He's not even left anymore. Anything else on your turn? I guess that would have been his legendary action. Your turn's done anyway. My bad. Xe'Has, you're up.
Okay, seeing the close proximity of the two gargantuan snakes now, I'm gonna reconsider pulling the rifle out, and I'm gonna do another 3rd level magic missile.
Okay, very easy to do. Well, you rolled the damage. I'm going to go grab a Tums because my heartburn is heartburning.
Oh, nice. So that's
Oh, I hate
max
that.
for the first one. Oh! So 17 plus 5, that's 22 points of force damage.
Hey!
God
Son of
damn!
a bitch. We're
That's
killing the
3
D4
off
today.
max damage.
How much did you
Holy
say?
shit. 22 points of force damage. It's 3 off max.
How'd you get 22?
The
13
5
plus 5?
was the plus 4 for the, because it's 44 plus 4. It's 1 plus
Isn't that
4.
Oh,
technically
yes.
+1 on
Yeah.
each?
Yeah, it's technically
yeah,
plus
that's where the
1 on
extra
each.
four comes from, yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Beautiful. He's starting to show a bit of wear and tear. He's definitely bleeding from several wounds. He does appear to be fairly bloodied by this ordeal
good.
at this point. Still seems to have a lot of fight in him, though. It took a lot to get him to this point.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna turn around and little things are gonna come out of my wrist, and I'm gonna hit the snake with a healing word spray.
Okay. Very, very good. Go ahead and healing word.
Oh no, I can only cure wounds. I'm gonna
You cannot
move
do
up
that.
behind.
Also, healing word is a leveled spell, so technically would magic missiles be, even if it's
Oh yeah,
done
no,
with
I
the
can't do
wand?
anything.
Oh, bless. Right.
Okay. At the end of your turn, layer actions will happen. Oro'Oksan is going to, try to wiggle the glaive free and just with all his force, slam it against the wall next to him. And I need everyone in 5-foot radius circle, so we'll say, let's put it, 5-foot radius would be there. So Violet, Dusty, and Xechasmeno, I need you to make me DC 15 dex saves or take some piercing damage as icicles begin falling from the ceiling above all of you again. He doesn't have a lot of lawyer actions. It's legendary guys at level 7. He's pretty limited. Okay. Oof. It's 3d6. Wow. Oh my god. Awesome. Everyone takes 4 damage. Everyone who failed takes 4 damage. So, I believe Violet and Xechas, you both take. Oh. Oh, Warcaster, you rolled with advantage. You're very lucky. That was close. Actually,
close.
yeah. So, Dusty, you take no damage for saving. Everyone else takes the bit there. That is going to... he's going to legendary action again because he can. He's going to claw attack at the snake again. Natural 20.
Oh god.
Okay. It's D8 plus 4. He rolled 8 plus 4. So 12. And we're just going to multiply. We're not going to do the crit 5 thing. We're going to 12 times 2. 24 damage flat against your snake.
Oh. Oof.
So much
God.
easier just doubling the damage than doing exploding criticals again. It was fun, but it got really complicated at high levels. Is your snake still with us? Beauty. All right. After the legendary action, Dusty, you're noticing Oro'Oksan is very much like was relying on being like hyper mobile, and now he is restrained by this snake. And you took out his minions, so he's just desperately trying to do as much damage as he can.
Dusty's kind of shivering there from the cold that just wailed on him as he kind of spits out blood to the side. It's like, oh. He's gonna take aim. He's trying to kill this motherfucker. Fairy Fire's still up. Yep.
Yeah, the concentration saves have been good. I haven't hit hard enough to make them all that challenging yet, but still. But either one of those would hit. Yep. He has an AC 60.
13 plus
Hunter's Mark,
6.
and I'm guessing Violet.
He's gonna wait on it.
Okay.
Wait.
So 15 total. Beauty. The
Nice.
gunfire, again, the musket echoes through the cavern. You see him take the hit, kind of thrown back, pushed against the wall a little. You manage to just narrowly avoid the giant constrictor as you do so.
And then he's got it reloaded, ready to go.
Okay.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's why we wait. That's why you save it. Fucking go.
Go ahead and roll your damage, dog. Let's go. Okay.
2d6, baby.
Okay, so 13. We're doubling for a
19 total
Oh
plus
my-
double.
19 total, just doubled. Just
30.
38 points of damage. Okay. Where he was like on the verge of bloodied before, man is actively bleeding from several likely mortal wounds if he does not receive medical attention. He's still in the fight, but he is looking so rough.
Demons don't have doctors.
This one you see kind of goes in under where the ribs would be, and you see a particularly large gout of blood begin pouring from the wound. Plus
He
2.
does not
for the
recharge her
for the breath.
breath weapon.
Okay.
But she will. Could she stand in this spot under the snake? Oh, he's probably too tall.
Yeah, he's about
he's flying.
15, 20 feet up flying in the air right now.
All right. She won't be able to do a whole lot.
Okay.
So he'll have her move over here to avoid getting ass blasted by an AoE again.
Very valid.
And he's going to move himself. And that's it.
Back into the
That's
fog.
all.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action to claw attack the snake one more time. To claw attack that's the glaive. Oh my god. It's a natural one anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. So the claws go down, and as he kind of grabs into the snake, the scales are just too hard. You see one of his nails just bend backwards and kind of break. He winces from the pain as he does so. However, it is now his turn, and he is going to just unleash an entire flurry of attacks. So he can make 2 attacks per turn. He's going to make his first one with the claw. Disadvantage. Does a 11 hit your giant snake?
No.
Nope, okay. And then the second one, he's going to take the glaive and with one hand just try to drag it down the side. of your snake as well, also with disadvantage. For 13, does not hit.
No.
Unfortunate. He's completely
Cool.
restrained. I've rolled so shit this entire game. This guy should have absolutely fucking dog-walked you. Amazing. He's just struggling, trying to get out, do whatever he can to try to make a little bit of a difference. Legendary actions come back, but not until later. Vykarl, it's your turn.
But up, and up. All right, so big snake. He's just maintaining grapple. He's just doing whatever he needs to do to keep that guy maintained and stay there. Up.
Fair.
I'm gonna use half my movement to get up as a snake, and then
Yep.
move up and bite this man. Bop.
Okay.
All
I
right.
need another
Bite
dex
him.
save as you move another 5 feet on the ice.
Oh.
It is glare ice. Anytime someone moves on it, it is a save. What do you got?
Ah, damn it!
You get up, and as you kind of coil your body to try and strike, as you unleash that energy, it just slides on the ice, and you're once again prone on your stomach. I'm so sorry.
The other giant snake is just looking at me. You can't see a snake like look disappointed, but he looks
He's like, bro,
disappointed.
come on, dude. Come
What
on.
does it say?
Oh, yeah. He's like,
It's I gotta
really?
speak with animals up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it. He gives up.
What
Really?
does he say? Just there's a lot of just
Come on, man.
shit, dude.
You hear Dusty behind? Come on, give him a break. He's trying his best here.
He's like
That-
doing like donuts. Just
That
rolling.
ice mechanic really fucked you guys, and I'm so here for it. Anything else you want to do?
No, that'll be me.
Does your other snake?
grappling? We're good.
I was gonna say, can he not continue attacking while grappled? Like, I feel like you can keep constricting, right?
I can. It just says I can't constrict another person. Does that
I
mean
would
can
say
bite
while
the
it's-
one I'm constricting.
I would say yes. I would say you could either bite, or if you wanted to, continue constricting, because like that is what a snake does.
I would imagine
Yeah.
he's just trying his best to.
Okay, roll me a constrict.
Whoop, bop.
If you fail, the
What,
grapple
buddy?
is with advantage. If you fail, the grapple's not broken, but there's no damage. However,
Bop,
you do
bop.
succeed. Roll again, see if you get that nat 20.
I love to see it. Come on. Oh, it rolled off one.
Oof, okay. So with the 22, we'll take the 10. You hear the bones kind of cracking as the snake is getting tighter and tighter across the body of this Oni. He's, "Ugh, let me go! He's getting very angry. Anything else on your
Dusty
turn?
just hears the snake go, no. And that's it. That's me.
Okay.
No.
End of your turn. It's going to use its legendary action to attack the fucking snake with its glaive.
What?
24 to hit.
Yeah.
20 points of slashing damage.
Whew.
You just
Getting close.
He's basically holding the glaive right behind where the blade attaches to the haft and is just punching it into your fucking snake desperately. However, he's still up, still able to move. Xehas, top of the round. What are you doing? You're watching this struggle unfold. It's just like an Oni being coiled up by a snake. Vykarl's like flattening himself over and over again on the ice. What are you doing?
Okay, so I am going to, for starters, raise my palm up and ready my lightning launcher, and I'm gonna try and zap this motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Is it a save from him or an attack from you?
No, this is an attack roll.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
23.
23, definitely gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And once, max damage, 9.
Nice.
I can make it do an extra d6 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Once per turn. Is it just a d6? Yes. Do. So he takes 11 total points of lightning damage.
Okay, so as the lightning kind of erupts out from your launcher, you see it hit him, kind of course around the body, and then this kind of secondary effect as it disperses and kind of bursts out one more time, dealing a little extra damage on it. He takes the hit, and he kind of like, at this point, he seems much more preoccupied with the snake currently crushing the life out of him, but It was enough to get his attention.
And then for my second attack, I think about doing that again, but instead I'm gonna shoulder my shield.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab the musket, and I'm gonna level it, and I'm gonna shoot him with the musket.
Okay.
That's my boy.
Sweet.
Bang. 25. Oh, went off in that one.
Okay. That will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll the damage with the musket. All right.
8
points piercing. Okay.
Uh,
The shot takes a chunk off the shoulder. He's still grappling with the snake, but his eyes kind of fix on you as you're doing that as well.
would you allow me to forgo any movement to put that back in my bag of holding and?
No,
reach
at this
shield?
point, taking it out and taking your shield off both take movement to do, so you're capped
Okay.
out.
Sounds good.
You're just kind of holding the musket there at this point, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe try and get a little bit of like half cover in this little cave here.
Okay. End of your turn.
With me.
All right. At the initiative count 20, after you, he is going to once again just hit the glaive into the wall and try to drop spikes on. I'm gonna say he's gonna drop him towards Xechas because the fairy fire has been fucking him this entire fight.
Can't hide from those. Oh no.
Yeah, you're the only one in the range, so I need a dex save of 15 from you, please. Ooh.
13. Shit.
3d6. 3d6. There we go. You take 8 points of damage. I need a concentration save from you, please.
8 points.
Yes. So just got to beat a 10. Easy. Easy peasy. So as the spike kind of digs into your shoulder right in between the collarbone there, you kind of have to focus your energy to maintain the fairy fire on this guy, but you do manage to keep it locked in.
I'm looking pretty rough.
He's going to continue with his legendary action and once again just clawing into the snake for 21 points. By Carl. So 6 points to your snake yet again. He's desperately trying to just claw because he can't break the grapple as part of his legendary actions. He has no choice but to stand here and just fucking go.
Did you say 6?
Yeah, 6 points of slashing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. As it just rips apart, it just breaks into green sparkles.
Okay, beautiful. He stretches his... Finally! And that will be his legendary action. Dusty, you're up.
As
We
he's
can still see you.
As he's stretching out, Dusty walks out of the fog, levels the musket, and goes, "All right, last call. Tell me who killed Saul."
Your chance to negotiate is long gone.
But I'll say roll me a persuasion check just to see. At disadvantage because you're actively fighting this dude.
Fair. Yo.
Okay.
Yeah. Not bad. It did get rid of my nat 20, but well.
Okay. He will quickly smile at you.
Well, I'm not going to give you any names, but let's just say you should be looking a little closer to home.
That's the only response he gives you.
All right.
It's really all he has
Appreciate
time
the
for is like a
cooperation.
reaction,
Yeah.
right?
Just appreciate the cooperation as he fires the musket anyway.
Want everyone to roll me an insight
At
check.
least we didn't shoot first, ask questions later.
Inside.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Reading like a book.
Vicaro, you rolling one as well?
I'm literally rolling right now. I think I didn't hear a word. Spinning.
Oh, fair. So, I will say, Dusty, you don't get the sense he's necessarily lying, but you get the sense that he told you that in a way that is meant to kind of sow distrust, as is very much his MO. His manipulation and shit. So It seems like he's being forthright and honest, but there was like a loadedness to that. Thank you for the hydrate.
You're welcome.
Go ahead and fire your shot.
Yep, he's gonna level the musket.
Yeah, Bite Carl, your roll didn't go through.
That
Oh,
was
you're
rough.
rolling around on the ground. I see. I get what you mean. What's up, Matt? Welcome in. How you doing,
Matt!
buddy? That will miss,
Matt!
unfortunately. Fire, and for the first time, that answer, and you're kind of like thinking about it, and that distraction kind of takes your mind off the shot ever so slightly. You just see it kind of glances off the icy wall behind him.
As he misses, he goes, "Oh shit! Well, my bad. Sorry, I was supposed to do this more painlessly." As he's loading the other one,
Oops.
that's better.
25 will definitely hit. 11 points.
Flash
Okay.
roll 2d6.
2D. Ooh, 22 points total.
Whew.
Hell yeah. Are you striking as well?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your strike.
Then- Oh, I did. That was the 2d6.
Oh, okay. 1d6 for Hunter.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, recharge.
Let's
Recharge.
go. Breath weapon.
Violence. He commands her to run over here, and as that breath forms in her mouth again, she's gonna shoot it towards this wall and towards him.
Okay, strength save.
Strength save.
And as she goes, she's like,
14.
That does succeed. Half
Okay, so he
damage.
succeeds. Half
he's
damage,
not
and he
at
can
0.
move, which is the important thing.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oof. I love that. He is still up, but you watch as the breath weapon fades and that bright purple flash dissipates. There's strips of flesh that have literally been pulled away due to the gravitational pull of Violet's breath weapon. He is still very much alive, but he is fighting for his life at this point. There's a noticeable switch in like the grin where he was relishing in the chance to tear some people apart. There's a bit of a shift happening there. He's looking rough. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, end of his turn. He is going to take his legendary action to vanish. He disappears. He is still radiating light. I know. I'm not doing that. You don't have to interject. I got you. And he immediately rushes forward 15 feet to do that. He's about 10 feet, 15 feet above Violet at this point, because she's about 5-7 feet tall, right? So he uses legendary action to get a quick boost, and then at the start of his turn, he's going to carry that motion, still out of Violet's range, and beeline directly for the person who's causing him to not be invisible anymore. And he's going to level the glaive at you and at full speed attempt to stab it directly through your torso. Let's see. 13 to hit you.
that actually misses.
Okay, and then he's going to follow it up with his second attack for a 20.
That certainly hits.
You take 18 points of slashing damage as he brings the glaive down with all of his force straight into you.
Good.
Unconscious. Okay. Fairy fire fades. The glow is gone. You see as Oro'Oksan looks towards you all, smiles, and disappears. Move him to the GM lair. I will say, Dusty, you feel a quick rush of movement. Not in your range because he is still flying. You do just feel a quick rush as he brushes past you.
Would I be able, as he goes by, to keep track of my hunter's mark?
Yeah, absolutely. That is something that you just actively know at all times where you're
It gives me advantage.
on
to
tracking it.
find
Okay.
things.
Okay, so you wouldn't know exactly where he is, but you get the sense that he definitely went past you. There's just a rush of movement. You get the sense something is over in that general direction. His legendary actions come back. Vykarl, you see Xechas get run through with a glaive, and then Oro'Oksan vanishes from sight immediately. You see Dusty kind of tracking something with his rifle or his musket. What are you doing?
Vicarl there'll be a noticeable stop in his rolling when he sees that happening, and he is going to use half his action or half his movement to stand up, and then start moving over this way if he can get off the ice.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw as you try to struggle your way off the ice.
Please. Come on, buddy.
Gotta be 15. Oh, it's a struggle, but you just managed to find enough traction as you wiggle your way off the ice, and then the bit of your body passes onto the stone. You feel grip, and you are able to move.
All right. As I sort of snake my way out, I'm gonna go in any direction that I think Dusty's sort of pointing towards, and as I do, you see the snake, his little snaky eyes just. He's gonna close his eyes and he's gonna rely entirely on blind sight.
Ah.
Which is 10 feet in front of him.
Okay, you have 10 feet of blind sight. Okay.
Pop.
So you would be able to he's about 15 feet up in the air, but you are quite big. So you would get a sense to where he is based on where Dusty is. And if you got within melee range of him, you'd have an idea where he's at.
Yeah.
You used half movement to get off the ice and then moved a little bit. Do you have any movement left?
That'd be all for me on movement.
Okay. Any actions or anything else?
If I don't sense him when I'm there, I think I would just use my action to move forward to sort of slightly encompass Dusty. You feel a little snaky tail kind of just curl around.
So dash action to get into the space. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. You move up towards Dusty, kind of coil around Dusty. You see this now fairly familiar boa. You've seen Vicarl turn into a constrictor snake on a few occasions. At the legendary action, Yeah, he's going to use his legendary action to just continue moving. You'd be there. Okay, Xechas, roll me a death saving throw, please.
Advantage.
Because you're dead already.
It did not roll. Click the roll button.
Just roll 2d20s and roll 20. Sometimes it's just easier that way.
Good.
Hated seeing that one.
You're so lucky you had advantage.
Yeah, the one doesn't exist.
Hated that.
That's just from being reborn, right? Like you get advantage on death saves?
Yes.
That's beautiful. What a feature. Lair action. You guys don't see him do this. You just Dusty and Vicarl, a very similar mist erupts from the ground in front of the two of you. I'm just going to leave that circle where it is. That is now heavily obscured by mist as the lair action takes effect yet again. Dusty, you're up.
All right. First things first. No, she does not have it back. Okay. Can I use my action to focus on the mark to try to get an idea of where he is?
Yeah, technically it would be a perception with advantage, right?
Yeah.
It would. You're not actually in the fog, so it wouldn't be at disadvantage, but you are trying to see through the fog. So
it's a 12.
Kind of up in the air. Yeah, it would be a straight roll. So 12. You roll just a straight dex check for him. Or does it say what it would roll against for trying to detect him? Probably stealth, I'm guessing. Yeah, you know exactly where he is. He's not actively trying to stealth. He's just invisible. Advantage because he's invisible. That's important. Fuck! God fucking damn it, dude. Yeah, he's like not trying to stealth at all. He's just a large creature flying through the air. You see the mist as he's passing through it, swirling up on either side, basically giving you a very clear image as to where he is, more or less. Motherfucker. Can't roll tonight.
Okay. Well, that was my action to do. So I'm gonna just point that out to Snake Carl.
Okay.
And then with my movement,
Also Violet.
I'm gonna move over here
Ah,
and
yes.
bonus action, or is it an action to feed a potion to somebody?
It is an action to feed a potion to a friend. It's a
Okay.
bonus action to take it. Bonus action to take it yourself.
Is that
Apparently,
true?
Sean Connery will be DMing the rest of this game.
Ain't no bum cover.
Ain't no bum cover.
Where did I see
Welcome
him
to my
exactly?
About 15
Or-
feet off of the ground, making his way to the cavern you guys entered.
All right, I think he's just gonna have Violet run.
See him's a bit of a misnomer. It's more of a actively had visual line of sight
Yeah,
for a brief second.
I guess she's just gonna go over here, try to be a nuisance. And that's all I can do for now.
Okay, breath weapon
Well-
didn't come back. Oh.
Because I can't use my bonus action to heal Xechas, I'm gonna bonus action ready for her breath weapon if it recharges to just blast forward. to
Okay,
the
so
cavern.
next turn, if she refreshes, it's just immediate.
Yeah.
Blasteroony, got it. Okay, that'll be your turn. It's up at his turn. Not gonna bother. It's not in range. It's gonna. None of y'all see this or have any clue. He is gonna do his thing and just continue moving along his merry way, as far as you can tell. That will be his turn. Carl, you're up.
Snake Carl is gonna go ahead and look over to Dusty and sort of get like he's just sort of makes closed eyes, just rah. And yeah, wait, you can understand me, can't you?
You can.
Yeah.
He still has to speak with animals
Yes!
up, technically, yeah.
Ah! And you just hear, honey, where?
The way we came in, he's heading to leave or some shit.
Thanks you. And I'm just gonna start moving towards up this way. And I'm gonna be going relatively slowly, but I'm just feeling it. And if anything gets within 10 feet of me, shit.
In the mist, not being able to see, you, I would say, immediately come upon Violet, but know Violet well enough to not just outright attack her. You can easily tell that is an amethyst dragon.
I got the blind sight going. I just smell and hear her.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
see, you
gems
can
clinkling.
blindly see Violet. You kind of like smell her as you make your way past too. It's some kind of a mix of Dusty's knapsack and varied meats, the domain of a thunder god. But other than that, you get no sense of any creature.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of sit behind Violet, and I'm just gonna. Could I make my way past her if I tried?
Yeah, you're a snake. I'd say you could easily slither
Yep.
past.
I would get to about here then.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, I'm just trying to smell that frosty bitch. That's me.
Okay.
And I'll hold an action for if he does get within 10 feet of me. Snip.
Sounds good. He's going to use 2 of his legendary actions to use his vanish and continue moving 15 feet in a direction of his choosing. Xechas, roll me a death save with advantage, Mr. Reborn. Good. So 2 for 2. We're doing okay. Dusty, you see Xechas. He's there, bleeding heavily / leaking oil from the machine parts. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take out the last potion I got and pour it in his mouth.
Okay, action to feed your ally a potion. Xechas. Actually, Dusty, you're the one administering the potion, so I'd say you roll. Since
So
it
moving
costs
the
you an
potion.
action, I'll let you roll the dice.
2d4 plus 2. 9.
Okay.
Nice.
Xechas, you feel your mechanical gears begin churning once more. Your eyes open. You see Dusty with a potion bottle just in your mouth. He pops it out. That will be Dusty, your action.
and-
Anything else?
Yeah, and then with a absurdly blinding speed, he is gone. Xechas wakes up to the potion in his mouth, then immediately just sees fur heading in the other direction.
Just like an outline of fur of you, and it
Fair.
slowly starts falling to the ground.
As he gets to here.
I'm gonna say there is an entire dragon and a giant boa constrictor in that 5-foot hallway. We're pretty much at capacity, so through them would be considered difficult terrain.
Okay.
They'll still let you pass, but you can have a shimmy
I
past
would
along
only
the
make it
line.
to like here then.
Okay, perfect. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And how far does your dark vision go?
60 feet.
Okay, cool. All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
End of your turn. He is going to use his last legendary action to do a grapple attack. Dusty, Snake Carl, and Xechas, ever so faintly. You hear a familiar young voice out of the same little boy who showed you the safest way in. Startled scream as an Oni appears before him and grabs him in his arms. He's going to make an attack at advantage. I'm going to use his just claws for this, but do no damage. With advantage, because he's stealthing. Natural 20. So he just scoops you, Dusty. You get a brief flash of movement in your dark vision. You see the Oni scoop that kid up, and then at the start of its turn, it is going to begin making its way towards this cave-in and shrink down to the size of a child himself and just continue pulling this kid through. And you see him with a single claw on the child's neck, and he looks at you.
Follow me and you'll have at least one innocent life on your hands. Make your choice.
And he's going to continue just dragging the kid until he is out of sight. I'm going to say he's half movement while he is small form, moving the kid, but he does have his entire movement to do so.
Question.
Yes.
It's half movement to drag someone already, so is it half of half as a small?
No, you're dragging the same size person is only half movement. So he'll use, he is visible for the time being.
Something tells me the shapeshifting doesn't affect his strength either.
It affects it does actually affect his amount of slashing damage he does, but I think that's more based on the size of the glaive, because his claw weapon does not change.
Got big claws no matter what.
Need them to be token lair. He and this kid, 15 feet through there. Since he already had the kid grappled from his bonus or his action, 15 feet gets him to there. He's going to use the rest of his movement, a full 30 feet. Another 15 because he's dragging, I guess. There you go. And they get to there. They once again disappear out of your sight, Dusty, and you lose sight of the Oni and the child who showed you the safe way into the lair. Xechas, or Snake Carl, what are you doing? You hear this kid struggling the whole way.
Shit. Snake Carl is gonna go. It's just gonna look at Dusty and Snake just sorry. And foop. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bop. And can I squeeze through there as a giant snake?
I would say, yeah,
Snakes are
it
impressive,
is
but
made.
damn.
It's literally the size that a kid could crawl through, and I figure your constrictor's about the width of a person. So, like, your whole body will have to travel through it in one straight line. So, I will allow you to still move through there. You come out the other side, and you see the Oni dragging the kid, and you would have heard the threat that he issued to Dusty, and you just see him backing up with the claw right across the neck.
I'd say about here. Thinking about that threat, I would stay there and just kind of like, okay, and then I'll stay right there.
Roll me a stealth check. He's watching
Gotcha.
Matt Hall so intently, any bit of movement.
Go, come on, snake stealth, go. Okay, 23.
Doesn't seem to notice you don't leave the entrance of the cave. He's just got his hand there. However, after your turn, he's going to use his legendary action to move again. This time only will round down for the vanish. He's just going to continue dragging for 5 feet. Be him. Invisible again because now you see them. Okay, Xechas, you're up. You're hearing all of this unfold now. What are you doing?
I'm assuming I'm prone after being.
Yes, you are on your back looking up at the ceiling right now.
Good God. Okay. Before I get up, I'm gonna fucking cure wounds myself.
Valid. Oh, oops.
Nice. For 11 points of healing.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I'm just going to use half my movement to get up and start making my way around. I'm going to keep my right hand on the wall just to know where I am.
Okay.
Going through the fog.
Sounds good. Dusty.
That's it. Oh, I'm going to pick up the... Can I pick up the amethyst on my way
Yes,
by?
yeah, the free action to just snag that off the ground, no problem.
Grab that and toss it in the bag of holding.
I'll let you just like shovel all of the smith pieces in there in one go if you want to. Just
Okay,
as your
sure, yeah.
action, since you didn't get to do anything this turn, I'll allow that.
I cure wounds myself.
Fair. Either way, I'll still allow. Shove all the pieces of your creation in there. Dusty, you're up.
I'll start hobbling over in pain.
Okay. Dusty, what are you doing? Real quick. Like Carl, you would have seen now that you've actually passed through the room.
Oh dear.
4 other children. All here.
Hey.
All safe at the moment.
Dusty's gonna look back to Violet. He's gonna go, stop him. And she's gonna fly over Dusty. Just takes off flying. It's a dash action for her. Makes it down to here.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, Dusty's just gonna start making his way over as well.
Okay.
Do a whole lot.
All right.
Where was the rope tied when I got here?
The rope is like in the middle, but I believe Xechas hung it up on a rock at this end, so you guys could grab it on your way out, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I sure did.
Yeah. So there, the
He's
rope
gonna-
is
Right where you are.
there.
Alright, he's gonna grab the rope, use his dash action to begin moving across.
Go ahead and roll me a acrobatics check with advantage because of the rope and your claws. Okay. Your feet don't even slip. You kind of like lean on the rope, using it as a tension to kind of just hold your weight up as you quickly zip across the side, almost sidestepping the wall as you do so. Okay. Anything else? No.
That's it.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy at all? I should ask.
I don't think I can if I'm dashing around.
True. Okay. So he will hear the sound of Violet running. You'll hear the sound of your guns and weapons clacking together, and he's just going to, on his turn, issue a threat.
I mean it. If I see you following me, you will be picking pieces of this child up off the ground, and believe me, there will be many.
And he's going to use his movement and action to continue moving. Actually, he's going to use his movement, but as he's doing that, he's going to transform back into his large self, which means he's no longer half movement moving the kid. Move his full 30 feet there, and he's back to big size Oni.
Could I hear that from where I am?
Yeah, that echoes through the entire cave to the point the icicles above you are shaking and at danger of falling on all of you. There's a very clear threat to this child's life.
I'll hold my shield up over my head.
Fair. Snake Carl, what are you doing?
Alrighty. God damn it. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. This is the only thing I can think to do. I am going to go ahead and bonus action drop snake form. Whoop up, poof, poof, and Carl is going to turn the corner here and just clasp two hands together and say, I don't know what's out there. I don't know what I'm talking to, but please, for the love of all that is good, help us right now, please. And I'm going to cast summon woodland, or conjure woodland beings. And I would like to summon 8 pixies.
Okay.
Right here, as 8 little rocks. And they look vaguely like a bunch of people that we know. Like a lot of people from in towns, and a lot of there's a little Saul Moldaris in there, just
I do have pixies. Haha.
And they can move as a group as well, of course.
Okay.
And
How many pixies? 8. We're gonna do 4 squares. There's 4 pixies per square.
I love it.
Okay. It's just easier than putting 6 pixies on the Roll20 map. The PCs turn into a jet engine as it is.
Yeah.
He's gonna see those all appear, and he's going to yell, I mean it!
And, oh god, please, please, please. All of the pixies are going to sort of immediately I mean it, they all just...
At the first sign of hostility, he's going to use his reaction to slit the kid's throat.
Okay.
22. 10 points of slashing. Your pixies are sprayed with a gout of blood as he draws his finger across that child's neck and renders him lifeless in a single moment. And he just yells into the cave, on your conscience be it! And he's going to finish it by tearing the head completely off.
I don't see that.
No, you don't.
Just the pixies, too.
Mm-hmm.
The pixies are all going to cast Polymorph on him, so I'm going to need 8 DC Wisdom 12 saving throws.
Love. Fails.
As that, first one just kind of like he starts to turn into a chicken, and then he starts to turn into a sheep, and then he kind of starts to turn into, and then he turns into a lizard.
Okay.
And that'll be...
Okay. Legendary action, he's still going to use his movement ability because he's still himself, and he's as a lizard, as a tiny little lizard, and go just skitter 15 feet away on the ice. Okay. On your conscience be that.
Doesn't he
Xechas.
get the stab block of the lizard?
Technically, yes. But he still keeps his legendary abilities. Like he can still make a claw attack as a lizard. Or run 15 feet as a lizard. Okay. Anything else? Xechas, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna still just actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit myself with another Cure Wounds
Lizard stat block. If
for another
the
10.
lizard.
I'm rolling so good on this. Okay.
Lizard.
And I'm gonna move just 30 feet.
Okay.
From this way.
20 feet. Yes, 20 feet. of
35 feet. I guess I have 35 feet.
Okay.
I'll start coming in this way. I want to go see. I'm gonna start making my way into this area. That's me.
Okay. You see, I would say just a little of Carl through that
Oh.
space in the cave. Yes.
I had a question. Because I didn't fucking die. I was unconscious, and dark vision and see invisibility are not concentration.
They
Are those
drop.
Still active.
No, they drop
Okay.
when you're unconscious.
Then I'm just stumbling. I can't see anything.
Okay.
Actually, oh no, is it an action to do the tinkering?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, that's
Okay. That's your turn. Dusty, you hear the sound of Vykarl casting a spell. You hear the laughter of pixies, and then you hear dead silence and a crunching, ripping sound that just echoes through the cave. What are you doing?
Well, don't have a whole lot of option. 30 feet here. 30 more feet here. 40 feet here. 40 more feet here.
Man is
Ooh.
fast as fuck, dog.
Goddamn.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Well,
That's all she wrote.
fucking
Okay.
no. Dog.
Oro'Oksan is up. So he doesn't have the ability to turn invisible, even for the legendary action. I dropped that. He could just do the movement. But he does have 20 feet of movement and climbing speed. So he's just going to zip 20 feet this way and another 20 feet that way for his turn, for his movement and action. That's it. He's lizarding up. He's not quite in visual range of you, Dusty, but what's Violet's dark vision, out of curiosity? Does she have it?
Still 60.
Okay, so she can't see that either. Yeah, as far as you guys know, he's kind of still in that general area. I'm going to delete the wolf so don't click it. Vykarl, you're up. You see the pixies are all
Alrighty.
kind of shocked as you look down the hallway. You're not sure what by.
Up and go. I am going to go ahead. At that moment, I see the pixies sort of point ahead and scream, and then there's a moment of. I'm gonna go and one of the pixies will look over at Vykarl and just do this and cast fly on me. I get 60 feet fly speed. As I frop.
Okay. You come around that turn and you see the results of your own actions live in front of you. You see a small child who has been torn asunder.
Oh, and
A threat made real. Very, very quickly.
I'm gonna have the
I would
pixies.
also-
Oh, I can't move.
I would
it.
like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Because I refuse to
Well-
believe that current Vykarl, after everything you've said and done, is not going to be shook by that.
Oh, but he might.
Yeah, you beat the DC. So you look at the body of that child, and for a moment, you feel nothing.
Mm.
What's your current alignment?
Oh, that's a good question. It was neutral. Neutral good, but
Okay.
maybe lawful good in the last little bit. Nah, it's neutral good. Whoop.
Not anymore, it isn't.
And we're. Oh, can I get the pixies to move ahead like 30 feet to join me?
Mhm.
Up. Oh, I can't move them. Whoop.
Oh,
And
30 feet to you. Got it.
God love you.
They're kind of like in front of you, hovering around you.
And then fight Carl. Oh! When you have fly, can you use your action to dash fly?
Technically, yeah.
Then that's exactly, yeah, 100%. Whoop up. He's going to stop at that moment there, look at the kid, and there is not a bit of, like, it doesn't even look like he recognizes him. Whoosh, whoosh. And he's just gonna stop over the lizard, and he's gonna, like, Ganondorf just,
That your turn?
and that'll be him.
He will use 2 of his legendary actions to run 15 feet. You take an attack of opportunity or no? Okay.
No, he's watching him as he's flying out there.
He's
and just,
scurrying towards the door. Roll me, or I guess Xechas, you're up.
My roll 20 has crashed, so it's whatever. I'm just gonna move my movement speed in towards where the kids are.
Yep. You do
Just
not
gonna
see the
take
face
in
of
what I
the
don't
kid.
see.
Yep. Do not see the face of the kid that showed you the way.
I'm gonna pat. I'm gonna find a rock and I'm gonna do my tinkering and make a light.
The light you did, that I guess the tinkering would have dissipated when you died, I imagine. No?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how those work, to be honest, because you infuse the entire object. And it doesn't go away till you make a new infusion, if I'm not mistaken. Chowder, I need you to knock the object. Okay.
Yeah, either way, I'm gonna make another light.
Okay. Use your action to tinker a light. How far in did you get? Just to there?
Whatever 35 feet is. My roll 20
Oh,
is
yeah.
not. It's crashed.
No refresh available? Nothing?
I've done that several times.
Okay, well, we're gonna need to look into what's causing it. And a bit of recur. Oh, you're back.
There we go.
Okay, you got up to about there. With your 30 feet.
And I'm just gonna kind of take in these kids.
Mm-hmm. The four of them looked utterly terrified. Anything else?
I'll just say to them, try not to worry. We're here to help you.
They look at you skeptically, but sure. Okay. That's your turn? Okay. Dusty.
Okay. Go 30 feet to here. There's no light in this area, yeah?
None. It is pitch black. I would say, Vikarl, you also don't have dark vision, do you?
No, but if you want, the fairies also, pixies have dancing lights.
I would just say you don't actively see the lizard until you cast that, but for now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Dusty, what are you doing?
He's gonna move up here. Violet is gonna move forward.
Okay.
She's gonna move.
Violet will see Vikarl chasing a small lizard on the ground.
She could technically occupy the lizard's space, correct? With how big she is? Wouldn't a lizard be tiny?
Yeah. Most
Yeah, she
likely.
can,
You can't really occupy an
can't even get
enemy's
there anyways.
space as much as be on the, like 5 feet from the space. You can't just
Mhm.
occupy the space of another creature unless it's like a swarm.
I
that has the
mostly
mechanic
meant to
for that.
go past it, but she doesn't
Yes,
have
you
enough
can, you
movement
can
anyways.
squeeze past. Yes, okay.
She's gonna fly and then land next to it.
Oh, if you're flying, you can go right over top. No problem. Either way.
Yeah, that's all of her movement.
Okay, you land,
We'll move there.
or you see this small lizard. It's not even noticing you. It's just beelining straight for the door.
And
Or
then
the cav.
Dusty's just gonna dash action because that's all he can really do because he can't see a fucking thing.
Okay, you're feeling your way forward as best you can. Next
Well, I
up,
mean, he has dark vision. He just can't see jack shit
okay,
where it matters.
fair. Next up is the Oni, who is going to move his 20 feet and an additional 20 feet, and he's like
I want
skittered
to take an
under
opportunity attack to grapple.
with Violet.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Where's my-
Fuck,
So-
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. He has a +0. It's a tie. He wins on a tie. So as the jaws kind of snap down on the floor, the lizard scurries up the rocks and out of sight. And like it's going under the rocks and in between the rocks. You lose your visual completely. And you imagine that the Oni is safely on its way out the door in lizard form. And we will pick up there next week because this is not over and there's still much to do. But I think with 3.5 hours, we could use a healthy breather here. So we are going to come back to this next week and pick up with the consequences of this. Vikarl, you and I are going to have to sit down and have a serious discussion about your general character's alignment, and yeah, Not a bad thing per se, just in terms of the decisions you have made. There's some discussion to be done in a positive way about potentially shifting your alignment in a different direction from where it currently is. Jesus Christ. So I want to thank everyone who came and hung out and did the thing. Sure to be an exciting session next week as we see what happens next. In the meantime, I'm going to open the floor up to all the homies below me, say a quick little ditty about themselves, and then we're going to raid out to somebody. We're going to start with Ryan. What you got to say, buddy? Who are we raiding
Nothing
today?
too wild, streaming every night, doing all sorts of shit. Get on over here, baby.
Go check out that purple house. Do it. Next up, JTB. What do you got?
I'm not gonna make the same promise. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not putting myself in that spot.
No, you don't want to.
But maybe, hang out. Something might happen this week. Who knows? Otherwise, you can catch me here on Monday, or you can find me on Instagram and look at all the random bullshit I might post.
I love it. We love random bullshit. We're gonna raid out to Darling Creep Show because it's been a minute. Chris, do you want to end us up with some uplifting and positive animal factoids, please?
All cats. I don't know if anyone has cats and you look at the ears. They have this little extra fold at the back.
Mm-hmm.
Scientists have not figured out what that fold is for. It's completely unknown. But I like to refer to them as the no catchers because they don't actually go anywhere.
I like that. I think that checks out. That works for me. In the meantime, y'all, we're going to pass you on over to Creep Show over there. If you happened to sub to the new affiliated channel, you can copy and paste our raid emotes on over there and say hi from us over here at the Homebrew Homestead. In the meantime, y'all, I know it was a heavy episode, but we'll be back to it next week and looking forward to ending this fairly epic combat. In the meantime, be good to each other, love each other. The world is crazy right now. Try to bring a little good into it. End the day a little better than you started. In the meantime, I have been David Patrick, your DM. These have been my friends. You all have been awesome. We'll see you next week. Bye.